Live feed was good, gang. Gang. Let's go and break this shit down now. You know I had to bounce back with the breakdown live. I mean, let's break it down, man.
God does not lose. Never. And even though we come to this, you will see that our God fails. I know that this is wickedness. This district attorney, Miss Kathy Tarr, is dirty. It's not over. God does not lose. Never. And even though we've come to this juncture, trust me, we'll see that our God does.
He should have been going in front of me, whole level, do it wrong. Oh, long, gotta be strong, gotta believe and show that you can. Sing the crossroads for this nigga Tory. You're gonna see this nigga. Next time we see Tory, it might be at the goddamn crossroads, man. See you at the crossroads, you won't be lonely. So let's talk about it, man. If y'all want to pop in, I dropped the link, man. I'm still in shock, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm pulling people up, man. If you want to come on the platform, on the panel, let me know. Let's see. If you want to come up on the panel, y'all, I'm bringing people up on the panel tonight. You dig? Smash the like if y'all want to pull up, man. We're gonna break down this Tory Lanez Megan shit, man. I'm gonna pin the link. The link is in the chat. I'm gonna pin the link at the top of the chat. What the fuck is going on here, bro? Oh, that's the wrong shit. Man.
I did a diddy bop. Free cause I'm innocent. And when I walk the whole world, oh a nigga wild. We've been at the gas station. We've been at the gas station all night. They done had the bag waiting all night. Tell them that it's lit, bitch, we on fire. Hey, praise to the Most High. Hey, praise to the Most High.
This is gonna be his victory song, yo.
Praise to the Most High.
I know y'all know that.
Praise to the Most High. Devil want a nigga show. I beat 1,000 times in a row. Couple weeks ago, he thought he threw his best shot. All I'm looking at is Twitter playing friend or foe. Cloud chasers need the relevancy.
Damn.
Song come for me,
This is gonna be his
MCs.
celebration song.
None of those guys are relevant as me. Guess
Y'all
what
wanna
that
come up
means?
and
I'm on a whole
express y'all
nother
feelings
league.
about this
Wait,
shit?
don't stop.
Hit
Let's
the
tell another story.
link
What
in
the
the
fuck
description.
happened
I
to
mean, in the
rap?
comments.
This isn't for me. Never did I ever think I would see the day. Rap niggas telling the cops to come for me. They try to turn me to a cold felon. All they help me do is get some more millions. All I see is free Tory, free Tory. Homie, I was in Miami on the shore chillin'. I got a whole new chick. Mean. We on the island and she fuck me like she off a beam. I'm out in Jersey and I'm ballin' like I'm off the team. I bought it for it's a Birkin or it's all Celine.
Hey y'all, we about to get into the discussion, man. If y'all on the panel express y'all feelings, man, about this Tory and Meg trial, hit the link in the comments. The link is pinned in the comments. Make sure you show your face in the background so I can see you first, and then you don't have to show your face over that way.
Bell, I did a ditty, but took my hat to Scott.
If you want express your feelings and what you think happened in the case, man, hit the link in the comments. The link is in the comments right now.
Gas station all night. Data had the bag waiting all night. Tell them that praise the most high. Hey. Praise to the most high. Send it praise to the most high. Praise to the most high. Soon as I get my masters back, they want chatter. Now I'm independent, niggas want fetted. White labels trying to turn my black folk against me. Been selling weed, that nigga don't offend me. Tell my trappers get blooming bags ready.
Damn, it's really like, man, this one is crazy, bro. I'm about to bring Mastermind up here. Yeah, hit that like button. We about to be chopping it up for a minute. What time is it? It's pretty early. We're gonna chop it up. Let me bring Mastermind up. Mastermind.
Hey, how you doing, sir?
How you doing? Peace, my brother. How you doing? How you feel about this, man? What you think about this whole situation, man?
I thought the man was I thought he was innocent, and then they proved on the judicial system proved to be 100% right. That man got to learn to I was rolling with him through the trial, but then when they found guilty, I just went and say, hey, he gotta control that temper. You feel me?
Tell me in your words, or us actually, what do you think happened? Because everybody got their own story what happened that night, and nobody know but them. You know what I'm saying? But what you think happened?
Yeah, they got so aggressive, and him being a midget, he was insecure. You know what I mean? He pulled off the Eddie Murphy off Harlem Mics and started, dance, bitch, dance. Remember?
So look, is that true? Do you believe that he said that? Because that's crazy if he
Hell
said
yeah.
that.
Man, how did the bullets, like you said, I was riding with him, but now, like you said, how do the bullets get up in there? That's your ass being wild, thinking you could do everything. You just busting. Just remember, if Big Girl would have turned on Eddie, he would have went down for shooting her. Remember, he shot her pinky toe off.
Yeah, he shot the pinky toe off. Yeah.
Come on now. Tory the same way. He got millions of dollars.
I mean, do you really think, not to cut you off, but like, because if that is the case, right, that mean that he got so fucking mad he wanted to shoot at her. Like off of an insult about your career. You think that was it? Or was the fucking, he exposed her for fucking whoever the fucking, what you think was really the thing that like drove that shit to that point? Like where a nigga gets so mad, it's because you got to be really mad to say, yo, I'm about to shoot you. You know what I'm saying? Unless you just a psycho. There's some niggas that's walking around that's crazy as fuck that just shoot you for no reason, but not your average person. Even, well, maybe you mix it with the drink then. So I ain't think about that. Mix it with the alcohol.
Yeah, it is. The drugs, the druggy, the drinky, the alky. Come on now. You mix that all together, here we come. Uppercut. But you know what it is? We victims of our success. We get that ego. I done made $1 million. Now I ain't listening to shit you got to tell me because I done made $1 million. That don't mean shit. I'm about to lose that $1 million in 2 days when I shoot Megan Thee Stallion in a pinky toe. You see what I'm saying? Now I got to be locked up with them hard legs. You know what I mean? Bloods and Crips.
Yeah, he in LA. That nigga's in LA. I was like fast forwarding in my mind. I was like, how you call it, like foreshadowing or having the premonition, like Let's just say he do go to fucking prison out there, because he would go to prison out there too. Because
there it is, real
that nigga
deal.
come home, big blood, big.
Ain't no coming home. You got to understand, you is a midget amongst monsters. Midgets, he got some hands, you know. He got a but you know how it is when you got that money. Now you gonna have to pay your whole everybody on your flow. You got to pay everybody on your flow, but LA costs too much. See, you could make it last, like you said, like C Murder, because he in Louisiana. Right. He wouldn't be able to establish that in LA. You got to really get it from the mud in LA because it costs too much out there. You know what I mean? But you got to make sure with when you go in there going up against them, you know, it's do or die. So, you know, he probably, you know, OJ said he did all right in Vegas, but that ain't LA though. LA got that's the home of that shit.
Yeah, LA hit different. It's like and I never been locked up in LA, but I know people who have been in the prison system, and man, that shit is different. It's a little bit more turned up because the organizations, and you know, you got like when I did my bid in Virginia, but you know, we had Blood, Crips, and then
Virginia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so you know old Banky Pound?
I don't know Banky, but I be watching Banky shit.
Okay.
I was trying to think too, like, I only did photo. He did some shit, but I could have passed him on passing.
That's a whole presidential term, though. That's a long ass time, 4 years. See, don't you hate when them motherfuckers be talking about, oh, that's just a little vacation, right? That's a little school vacation. Ja Rule said that shit.
Nigga, listen, I'm gonna tell you about this nigga Tory, what he gonna feel. Look, he gonna be like, all right, let's say he do have to sit. Let's say they give him, everybody keeps saying 5 years. I really don't care. I don't wish nothing bad on him or not, but let's just say they give him a nice bid, like 5 years. He gonna sit down by year 2.5. He gonna have his mind back right, but nigga, you gonna be like, you can't go home. You still you ready to go, bro? That's the worst feeling, nigga. That's the worst feeling when you feel like, all right, I got my mind right now. All right, I didn't did what I need to do mentally, spiritually.
You know, you get 5 though. That's good though. That's good for shooting somebody with a chopper.
I mean, for shooting somebody,
yeah. That's good. So he be happy, but you really looking at about 12. You know what I mean?
Hey, so that's what I said. They might give him like. Not like they might give him 10. He got to do cell 8 or some shit.
There it is.
So you know what I'm saying? Give him, because like I said, nigga, I hit a lick, nigga. Ain't nobody even get shot in my situation, but it was an arm used. You know what I'm saying? But they gave, and that was my first go. That was my first felony and shit. Them niggas gave me. The bitch gave me 19. I was facing 25. The bitch gave me 19 and suspended 15. I had
Thank God.
And then and I didn't even know they was trying to hit me with abduction too, and I didn't even know that carried a mandatory minimum of 9. Ain't no suspension on that. I'm like, but they didn't hit me with it, thank God. And that's why I'm like, man, they might hit him. He facing 22.
Yeah, so you know you're gonna get 22. A good 17 is, you know, that's what you can get. Maybe like you said, with a good lawyer, knock it down. Under 15, do about 12. 5, you're gonna do that shit on your tippy toes. Like, woo! You're gonna be that's happy because you gotta think you took it to trial. 5 is good on a plea bargain. That's good on a plea bargain. You feel me? But taking it to trial, you ain't getting 5. That's
taking it to trial, they're gonna give you your numbers. That's why I didn't take it to trial. I went judge. I said, no, we're gonna have the judge determine this one. Because you don't really give you no numbers. Especially if
that's how you got to do it.
You know, if you really deep down know that you fucked up, like, all right, even if they can't fully prove it, I ain't about to risk that shit like that, because I would have got that 19.
Yeah, you got, because like you said, that's the whole thing. We got to, and you said it from the jump. All we got to do is stay away from all 3 of them: the drugs, the guns, and the alky, and we out of prison. That's the only reason we in. And the pussy, the name Wayne one thing put you in that motherfucker. How many draws did you hit? He tore that ass up.
Listen, that nigga Tory gonna be sitting in that cell thinking like, damn, I was actually fucking this bitch too. Like, he gonna feel like, what the fuck? I was fucking this bitch and this bitch got me locked up, bro. Like, she got me locked up. Like, he was at the peak of he just got independent. He ain't even started doing his Nipsey Hussle shit. He finally got all his masters back. All that type shit. And this nigga gets locked up 2 years later.
Oh my God! Did you named another legend? Remember Nipsey Hussle? Do you remember him? He was in L.A.
Hell yeah!
You talking about one of the biggest rappers to come out of what was that? South Central. No, come on now, come on now.
They in the middle of that trial too. They keep his killer pushing and trying to postpone the shit, so they're trying to drop it down to like some kind of manslaughter shit.
He told you how to do it. The Red Bone. Remember he had Red Bone shouted, the model chick, ATL.
Who? Lauren London? Yeah.
There it is. Once you got some of that in your life and you getting pregnant, you don't never go back to the hood. That's what I told Young Dolph. I met Young Dolph. I
For
said,
real.
don't never go back to the hood. He said, nigga, I'm going. He damn near about to whoop my ass. I say, nigga, why would you go? He say, nigga. He
Fuck
like, you
that.
pussy. He's telling me. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck is you going back to the hood for? You got too much bread. He like, nigga, I'm straight. He like, ain't nobody gonna do shit to me.
That's
When I
what
went,
niggas always believe, bro.
Yep.
I
He
don't
knew.
understand why niggas be believing that. Like, niggas is not invincible, bro.
So you think Dolph felt? No, I think Nipsey felt invincible, but I don't think Dolph just didn't give a fuck.
I
Dolph
think,
didn't care if a motherfucker hit him or not. Remember, he got shot before.
yeah, Dolph. After Dolph got shot, I think he kind of changed because he got hit up 5 times in Hollywood and shit. But okay, hold on. So back on subject. So, all right. So look. So I'm gonna say this though. This is what I'm gonna say. So I paid attention to a lot of the facts and shit. And R.I.P. Dolph and R.I.P. Nipsey too. Legends and community leaders and fathers too, for sure.
Woo!
Motherfucking But yeah, this is what I think happened, bro. And then when I heard that witness that said he woke up out his sleep and walked on his room's balcony, you know how some people got a balcony, and he said he seen Tory shoot in the air 2 times. It was 5 shots, right? But he said he for sure seen Tory shoot in the air 2 times. He said he didn't see him shooting at nobody. Right. So who the fuck else shot them 3 shots?
It was Nips. It was Tory the whole time. He just dropping that money off on the witness. That's where you got to make your money effective. But remember, that's why they went back to his original statement.
Oh, no. Tell me what happened?
Okay. The original statement tell you everything, but they lying so much where he said, he said he shot up twice in the air. That was that money talk.
The guy, Sean Kelly, the witness, he said he got up in the midnight. He seen 2 girls fighting. He said he did see Tory Lanez shoot in the air.
Yep.
But you're right.
That's how you got to explain the gun residue on your hand. You got to have some kind of explanation. That's why he said he shot in the air. So now you got an explanation. So you can have not shooting her and shooting in the air. You know, but like you said, if you really look at it, he did it. That's just the cover up. Just like the girl, no, they had to go back to her original statement, and you see what happened. He just got, playing with them guns. That's all it was. Because explain it any other way. What you think? Kelsey shot her best friend for nothing?
I mean, I don't know because it was conflict there apparently from them. I know Megan Thee Stallion's a big girl. That her friend ain't as big as her, so I don't know. A bitch. I mean, respectfully, a female would be quick to, you know what I mean? I'm thinking, but I don't know. That's what I'm trying. That's why I'm just really surveying the facts and the evidence. I'm like, but then now you kind of fucking me up with that because you saying dude could have been getting you right. The witness could have been. So who the fuck do we really truly believe? That's what I'm saying. We don't got. How can they convict this nigga if everybody's lying? Like, you know.
No. Believe that only hothead and everybody else will throw them hands. Tory got them choppers. He the only one crazy enough to bust that chopper. Kelsey ain't busting no chopper. The name ain't nobody busting the chopper but him. We got to fix what your retarded ass done did. LeBron done shot somebody with a chopper. Now we trying to fix it for him going to jail. That's all this is. The MVP going down from being crazy. Hanging with he getting too much loving. You know what I mean?
Bro.
Too much loving, too much. You got to think that's all it is. We can't handle our success. We got to remember when we get to that stuff, it's nothing. Oh, baby, laugh it off. He taking that when they start talking about his height and how small his junk is, that can start getting to him. You know what I mean? They hurt his feelings.
I was thinking that. So I was like, she probably told him some other shit like, yo, little dickhead, like other than his music. I'm pretty, because how the fuck could it, if he did get that mad, what could have made that nigga get? You talking about when that whole situation happened, he was hot.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like he was a local joker at that period. Like niggas knew about him. He had Apple Music commercials. I first seen Tory Lanez on a commercial when I was in prison. I thought he was a rapper. It was like an Apple Music commercial. He was on the roof. And he had I was like, who the fuck is all these? I was like, oh, this must be some new rappers and shit. Then when I get home, I'm like, oh, this nigga a singer. This nigga from Canada. What the fuck? So he was big then. That was 2016.
See? That's proof.
2020, you know what I'm saying? He said, man, they just evoked the jury emotions, and that's how they got the verdict they had.
Remember, his ego showed you. He beat the shit out of August Alsina just because he ain't shake his hand. That
Yeah,
show you the type of dude
that was kind of lame, bro. If I was with him, then I'd be like, bro, man, what the fuck, man? You like that nigga? Like, you care that much, bro? Like, bro, you know you on papers, you know they watching, you know you going through a whole like. I'd have been on that nigga, like, bro, I ain't coming out with you no more, bro. Like, you are, yeah, you tripping, because then if say if they would have really got into it, that would have been a big ass fight where they was at.
Yeah, he got off. He bullied him because he knew he had the manpower over August. He had more cats with him. You know what I mean? He called August vulnerable. Look, they don't never want it when it's even Steven. They gonna just catch you slipping. You know what I mean? So he's telling you that's what happened with the Megan Thee Stallion, man. It's gonna your history gonna follow you. Like, oh, you think we supposed to kiss your ass? I thought he was innocent, but like you said, he proven himself to be guilty. I thought he was innocent, but now it makes sense that this crazy motherfucker.
It's a toss up for me still, but I just felt strongly about it. It just in the story. I didn't see this happening, bro. I could have seen guilty on having a pistol or something, but it's such contradicting stories, evidence. But see, somebody else said this too when I went live, right when he he was found guilty. Somebody said that nigga ain't take that stand, and Megan took that stand.
There it is,
nigga. I'm gonna tell you, nigga. I took the stand and not just to lie. I mean, I'm good. I didn't serve my time. It's good, nigga. Yeah, big perjury, nigga. You better go up there and make it. Because if she go up there, you ain't do shit, but you don't feel strongly enough. That's how like somebody would look at it. Like, nigga,
you was fighting for yourself.
Yeah,
like I ain't got nobody else to fight for me. I'm gonna testify in my behalf.
I don't give a fuck. Send the witnesses. Send me up there. Send it, nigga, because I ain't do this shit, nigga.
Yep.
And I'm gonna look at the jury now. I didn't have a jury case, so he had to probably look at all 12 of them people, and then. But man, fuck that. So that I think that kind of looks that's a little shaky right there. Like, my nigga, if she even got up on that stand, they said she was acting a fool, crying and shit like that. Why you couldn't even get up on that motherfucking stand, bro? If you ain't do it, nigga, this your life. Like, anybody's gonna feel compelled.
But even if, like you said, even if you did do it, you got to fight whatever you got to do to get off. Even if you did do it,
and see, so when I started thinking like that, you're right. So when I started thinking like that, I heard something else. Somebody said, "Well, what if he didn't want to be claimed?" Say he would have got up there and said, because he was saying that Kelsey shot old girl. He would have had to get up there and literally say that shit. So niggas like, what if he ain't want to be determined to snitch? You see how it was going. You know how that shit go. And I ain't gonna lie. Niggas probably would have did him like that. Niggas would, but it could have.
Yeah, he couldn't do that. Especially if it's not true. Now you're going too far. It's different if you lie and say you can't point the finger while you testifying. That's a perjury charge. You see what I'm saying?
Listen, I'm getting up there. If I'm Tory, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if I'm lying. If she going up there, I gotta go up there. You know what I'm saying? Or it's gonna be I'm a witness, nigga. I was there.
You can't, but I'm gonna tell you why you can't do it with Kelsey, because you're paying her. That's gonna conflict you paying her to work for you. So you can't point the finger at her. He was compromised at that point.
That's alleged though. That's alleged. That ain't fact. But I do know one thing: when you start hearing certain rumors, some of that shit be some kind of truth to some shit.
Yeah, you just broke it down. You just said, why didn't he take the stand? Because if he took the stand, then he would have to point at her. He can't point at her because he's paying that. She's part of his defense. She's trying to help him beat the case. She almost helped him beat it. It failed. She tried.
He was helping, but his defense was she did it anyway. His lawyer was saying that.
I got you.
Yeah, he physically hadn't said it. Like, the only way he would have physically been able to say is what? Get on the stand. But I just said it is. I didn't look at it like that because it's like, yeah, the jury probably like, all right, nigga, well, she got on the stand. Why you ain't getting on the stand? Because that's you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
What you don't believe? Because what you scared to incriminate yourself?
There it is. And there you go. That proves it, because like you said, a truly innocent man wouldn't give a fuck. He would get on that motherfucker. Look, baby, I gotta tell him you did it. But like you said,
facing 20-some years, bitch. But same time, like I said, his career. I mean,
ain't no career. Look at Casanova. Ain't no career.
Ooh.
Casanova had to face. He had the hardest decision of everybody so far. It's gonna be him and Young Thug. Mm-hmm. You see, AR Ab, he laid it down. Casanova laid it down now. So Casanova had to not stitch. He wanted to snitch. He had all that. He had the most beautiful woman you ever seen. Better than Beyonce. Left her on the streets of New York City. You got savages out there ready to just smell both her butt cheeks. You know what I mean? This
Yeah.
Casanova, gorilla.
Yeah, big A.
Can't even touch her while he on the streets. You can't touch his girl. But now he in the belly of the beast. They up there hitting her now in them DMs like Yo Gotti. It goes down in the DMs. Come on.
Hey, yo, if anybody else want to pull up, let me drop this link again. I seen a couple people say they want to pull up. I got it pinned at the top, but I'm going to just keep dropping it. Yeah, and then another thing I seen, right, I was like, when he lost, right, or when they announced, well, yeah, he lost. When he lost, damn, sorry to say, but when he lost, goddamn, his father then was out there talking about Rock Nation. This, what's that lady? The lady who snitched, who was
Rosie Perez.
Yeah, fucking with talking about. I don't know what they were saying. They were just saying they were blaming them. I'm like, whoa, that's left field. And then somebody said something about no, because Rock Nation was trying to sign him. I guess when he went or early this year or some shit. He had been got his master's a couple years ago, but I'm like, why would they sign him if he's in the case with Megan Thee Stallion though? Why would they even want to sign him?
And he needed that.
But she's managed by them.
Yeah. Oh, so Megan Thee Stallion?
Yeah, she's managed by Rock Nation. Am I right or am I wrong? I think
you're right. You're exactly right.
So why the fuck if I'm Tory Lanez, why the fuck would I even want to goddamn sign to that? Like, do you understand what the fuck is going on? That could cause so much. And then I think he got a fucking restraining order anyway from her. Well, he had one. Now he locked up. So
yeah, he messed up with the restraint. See, like you said, when these type of things happen, you got to make everything peaceful. Hey, boo, I'm sorry. We gonna go through that.
Don't even say nothing. Let people live their life, man.
No, I'm talking about you go in the background and you settle it. You throw Megan like 10 million on. Look, baby, I'm sorry. Hit 10 million, man. Yeah. Just tell them folks I ain't do shit. You can't play it, and he tried to play it in the media. You got to play it on the smoke. You remember the dude killed the limo driver? You pay off the family. Here you go. I got everything.
Oh, you talking about Jason Williams, basketball player.
There you go. There you go.
I remember that.
That's how you do Megan Thee Stallion. You throw her 10 million off top. You stop trying to play it in the mid because he's just looking at, oh, we was drunk. Nah.
Oh, but then he made her an op because he said that bitch lying. His narrative was she lying. Even when she wasn't saying nothing in the beginning, she didn't say nothing. It was just a rumor for like a few days. And then I guess he came out and made a tweet or said some shit, and then she was like, all right, you want to talk so much? All right. And that's when they pressed charges and shit like that. But when I was even trying to look, so I was like, man, let's see what type of time this nigga might get. So I started looking up, guy shoots. I Googled man shoots woman, grazes woman but then I think about it, I said, hold on. He didn't fucking graze, even though it was fragments. Basically, that's a bullet that just split up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh shit, this nigga in trouble. He shot her.
Yeah.
They're saying that they're convicting you of you not grazing, because grazing, you don't have to go through surgery. Grazing is you're grazed. It's like a little cut. It barely, but you shot her. I'm like, oh shit.
I'm glad he didn't take her whole foot off with a chopper.
That's what I'm saying.
Chopper.
No, he had a 9. They say he had a 9. He had like a little baby 9.
Oh, it wasn't no AK-47?
Hell no, I was like a baby, like one of them little, the baby 9.
Oh, like you said we'll be having a whole different convo. This was a chopper.
Attempt. No, it might not be attempt, but
her foot would be gone. She wouldn't be dancing.
Yeah. So,
it makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. One of them short barrel baby 9s, like the short little one. You could put in your front. You could just have it in your pocket type shit, your back pocket. Like them little motherfuckers.
But you just gave him the life. Remember, you said at first it was all good till he flipped. That at that time she gave him a little gap to make it right. You give her the 10 million right there. You sign over your next 2 years to her so you could ensure that you don't go to prison.
Right.
Like you said, he want to play these internet games and it got you convicted. No, you got to make this shit right. This legal shit is nothing to play with. He making albums about it. He made an album about it. Come on, man. You playing like it's a game. And what it was, what you said, when she didn't initially say it, he thought that was going to get him off. Like, well, no, she could change. As a victim, she could be scared and change her story up. As a victim, a woman victim.
I just don't. I don't even like to use the word hate, but I would hate to see if that shit was true or whatever. I mean, he's convicted, but I'm just saying if it's because I don't actually know. But if I was to ever find out if they had random footage of it or something come out one day or something, and it was exactly what happened, I'd be disappointed in him. Like, man, you really spazzed out over a broad. Like, my nigga, what? Are you that? This ain't even no niggas. I can see if it was some niggas insulting you. You know what I'm saying? And you like, oh no, I can't let no other man handle me like that. And you know what I mean? But these some broads, my nigga. These some broads. I don't care how drunk you. I would never be so drunk that I think I have to whip out the rack on the bitch. And you know what I'm saying? I never, like, it's just not even going, unless the bitch trying to kill me or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then that's all bets is off for anybody. You know what I'm saying? But a bitch can say what she want. The most I do is I'll roast your ass, bitch, and I'll fuck all your friends. And you know what I'm saying? If I wanted to be petty type, but nigga get so mad he pull a blick though. I'm just like, I don't want to come to terms with that, bro.
But you gotta hope that he did it because if you get convicted, you hope they did it. Because this wouldn't be the worst innocent man going to prison. I'm gonna tell you the worst innocent man, if he's innocent and he got convicted, is Nicki Minaj's brother. Remember Nicki Minaj's brother? I think he might be innocent because all you need is the condoms and plant evidence. You could frame him so easy. It ain't no proving yourself innocent of the crime he's convicted of. Right, so I think he might be, if you really look deep into that, the only way he could beat it is if the kids grow up in the future and tell like, nah, we lied. And that's the only way. But because, he got a 25 with an L with that. And I always look at that real suspiciously, like that was a money play, get Nicki Minaj money. You say, you know what I mean, with her brother, saying her brother touched the kids. So I always look at that as 50-50.
I was trying to think what it was. Yeah, that's what the case was. Okay.
Yeah, the daughter.
That was crazy as fuck.
Yeah.
But look, we got it's some people here saying that he ain't shoot her, man. They said the friend did it. I'm just like, all right, so let's look at that. Yeah, let's look at that angle. So you were saying earlier, you was like, why would she would have did it? That's what I say. I think I know how. You know how women is, man. How can be. I ain't gonna say is, can be, because not all women, so please don't chew me out, women. But women turn up. Bitch, I'm gonna shoot the bitch. I could see that too, but the thing that fuck it up is that gun won't hers, and that gun, they couldn't put who gun that was. So and she don't got no felonies. What she need a dirty gun for?
Mm-hmm.
Well, unregistered. It's not quite dirty, you know what I'm saying? But unregistered, that's considered illegal. That's like on some throwaway type, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I'm glad they didn't say that the cereal was scratched. I don't think they said the cereal was scratched, but that's like some nigga activity. That's what I'm like. If she running around with the blick like that, or maybe even if he did have it and she took the bitch. They said it was under his seat though. I seen somebody said that. I said, man, fuck, it should have been in your pocket. Which you might as well have had in your motherfucking pocket. That shit right next to you. Right. But what's fucked up is she had, it was a gunpowder on her hand. His was inconclusive. And no fingerprints. No fucking fingerprints. And now that's crazy. No fingerprints.
It's so easy to get up because see that now this is where the game come in. This is when you have to talk to the police. You know how they be like, don't never talk to. No, when you a victim, because now if a motherfucker accusing you of shooting him, just like Big Meech. Remember Big Meech got shot in the ass when Wolf got killed.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna tell y'all, motherfucker, I'm a victim. You're not finna charge me with homicide because because if you don't talk, they be like, okay, you could talk to us, or we gonna charge you with murder. All right, I'll tell you, I ain't better go to jail to call a lawyer when I could just straighten this shit right now. Look, motherfucker, I'm coming out the club. This dude starts shooting at me. My people bust back at him. I ain't even shoot. I'm a victim. That's the same thing with Tory. You got to talk to the police when they go down. Like, look, motherfucker, I ain't did shit.
That's what I'm saying. You got on the fucking stand, bro.
Yep.
If he really truly believed he was fucking innocent, bro. I mean, I don't know what else to say. If you're gonna just take it to the chest like that and hopefully win an appeal, because the appeal ain't motherfucking guaranteed, and appeals is rare. I did 2 appeals, nigga. I was on my 3rd one. They was like, "What you want to do?" I was like, "You know what? I'm just gonna lay it down. I ain't about to put my family through no more stress. You know what I mean? Fuck it. I'm just gonna ride this bid out. Fuck it. We lost the first 2. You know, the 3rd one is Supreme Court.
Right.
It was like that shit, and that shit take time. You know what I mean? I think he could kind of spank it on appeal on some like on some not enough evidence or inconclusive or you know what I mean, some shit like that. Some maybe a technicality. I don't know. Probably not because this ain't no really one of them type cases. But this ain't like they kicked this house in looking for dope or nothing. But fucking
Yeah,
yeah, I
if
think
he's truly innocent, you right. If he truly is innocent, I think he will beat it. But if he's guilty, it ain't no need in it. If he really pulled that trigger.
What's up? What's up?
What's up, IQ? Salute, Mastermind.
Salute.
How y'all doing? So, as a woman, I'm gonna just be real. It just seemed a little suspect. Why would a woman have? For one, why would gun residue be on her hand?
Yeah, residue is something different. That's like
That
it went
means
off powder.
Right.
Mhm.
You had to be holding the blicky for the residue to get on there. Like you had to touch it. And why would you touch it? Like all of us being from the hood of some aspect, because I'm from the hood, I'm from the ghetto.
Yeah.
If my say two of my homegirls get into it about a dude and it's a gun involved, no matter how much I fuck with you, unless we getting rid of it, I'm not touching that shit. Like
right.
because that's gonna implicate me in the crime.
Right.
So with the friend, I just think like you said, how females is like the reality is Meg put her down with old boy and was smashing him. That's foul. That's like a violation of girl code. You know what I'm saying? Like
and
that
the way
was
she
her
did it
bestie.
too. She did it while old girl had to leave and go back home with COVID. Like she did it. She had to leave. She would have still been there fucking with him if she
right.
Tory Lanez,
You
that's how she
setting up
did
late
Tory.
night sneaky links with old boy while
yeah,
you
that's when
sneaky
she
linking
started
with
fucking with Tory.
the
She started
baby.
fucking with Tory when her friend had to go back to Texas because she caught COVID for 2 months.
Think
So,
about that. Like as a
Wow.
woman, I'm gonna be livid because you supposed to be my bestie. Like I was there for you when you didn't have money.
right. She probably liked him for real too. She probably really liked him, like actually liked him.
Yeah,
or
she
something.
probably liked the little dick nigga because the nigga got a little dick. I'm just being real. Like Meg said some shit to fuck his head up. She
I
probably
know
like,
she did. I know
nigga, you
she
can't
did.
sing, rap, or dance, motherfucker, and your dick little.
And
You
your
know
dick
what I'm saying?
little,
Damn.
bitch. Get the gun, bitch. I'm a
Bitch,
bitch. Dance, ho.
bitch, I'm
Right.
gonna kill you, ho. You know what I'm
Now,
saying?
see, she
Like,
made you
for
feel
real.
why he was shooter though. See, you couldn't feel it till she just said it. Like I'm
Oh,
ready to grab my pistol right now.
I feel it because I know shit like that happen. You know, we
Because that's
heard
an
crazy
ego.
shit
That's
like
a
that.
strike to a man's ego. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Happen
That's
like
one
that
of the
every
ways
day.
to really get under a man's skin is to talk about his manhood.
Yep.
Period. So
In
I
front,
think
in front of other people too. Another girl he was fucking with, and then the security, like, it's on Front Street. Oh man, that shit. But I'm just like, if that nigga is that reckless that he really was like, I'm so fucking mad and drunk, I'm about to grab a gun and shoot in the middle of Hollywood, the hills. I done been in the hills. I don't know if niggas been in the hills, but nigga, ain't no. First of all, them streets is little as a bitch up through there anyway. It's high. It's not that environment at all, nigga. It's like nothing but writers, actors, musicians, business on. Like it's the Hollywood Hills, nigga. Like that don't even. That shit just sound. It doesn't sound logical. I'm a logical person, so I can't fathom. But niggas be drunk too. I know that. And you said short nigga complex with this, that, and the third. So it's like
he got that Napoleon complex. Let's be real. She probably said some shit like that night with Rihanna and Chris Brown, where we was not there, so we don't know what was said to make a nigga beat a bitch face in like that. You gotta think about shit like that.
Shit was like a death. I remember where I was when I heard that shit. I was somewhere in Atlanta, somewhere like a laundromat or some shit. Like,
I ain't gonna lie, I love Rihanna and I love Chris Brown. They was like at the time, they was relationship goals, so I'm crying and shit. Like, no, that was the next B. That was the next B and J. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like for real.
They was number one, wasn't they? They was number one at that time.
I was like, oh shit.
But at the same time, when you start to look at Meg and the best friend situation, she was smashing on him, and then it came out like she was basically bragging. Well, she ain't bragged. The baby basically put it out there that he was smashing Meg too. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like I'm the best friend. I'm not famous. I'm not a rapper. I'm not getting this rap money like Meg is, and you just fucking everything that's moving because you got a name. You feel me? Like, I can see her friend getting mad enough to shoot her, especially if it started in a physical altercation.
How did Cassie get close to Tory? How did that happen?
Meg hooked her up with him. This is the fuck shit with these black females. Some of these hoes be like that. She put him down with her. I don't think Kelsey
Oh.
ever pursued Tory. I think that Meg was like, yeah, I think y'all will look good together. Blah blah blah. Y'all should fuck around. Do you know how
For real?
slime that is? That's some
So
slimy
she
ass
felt
shit.
like, so after she hooked up her best friend, she like, damn, I should have kept him for myself like that.
Part. And was still
Oh,
fucking on him. But not just that, you fucking on him and other niggas. The other niggas ain't came out. We only know about the baby being the sneaky link for Meg. Cause she was fucking him too, but it's just like, dog, you that
I been knew they was fucking though. You could just tell the way that
Yeah.
shit they was saying. You could. I thought that was like a unspoken.
They
like,
had a lot of chemistry. It was
Who,
a lot
Kelsey?
of chemistry.
Megan Stallion, and like when she first blew all them. Remember they did like 3 songs and they kept every song was about them fucking. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
in some form of capacity. I was like, yeah, he seemed like, you know, you're a North Carolina nigga. Shout out my North Carolina nigga. This real player type. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
the baby, yeah.
When I heard Ben Simmons, I'm like, what the fuck? But I mean, it's Hollywood, bro. Like, believe it or not, man, everybody.
Most of these hoes ran through. Let's just keep it real.
Bro.
They sharing each other, but Kelsey ain't a part. Like the best friend ain't a part of that circle though. She's not famous. She just hang with a bitch that got money. That's rapping.
Right.
But if you putting me on a dude and you like, I think y'all will be good together. You ain't supposed to, like, even if you did fuck on him one time, you ain't supposed to ever put me down with a nigga you done fucked on because I don't want your leftovers.
Right. She probably was like, she coming back to her, tell her, girl, this nigga was fucking the shit on me. Now she reminiscing, Megan Thee Stallion reminiscing. Or she want to see what it. That's why you don't never tell people with your, you know what I mean?
Man, you ain't never supposed to tell a bitch how good
niggas,
your nigga fuck you, because she
man,
don't want to try it.
I mean, they shouldn't be.
You don't say that at all.
They ain't your people if they do that anyway. But you that's like putting that energy out there. Like, yeah, man, my girl was sucking my dick so good last night, man. Like, that's just kind of
that's just like the, you know, niggas be saying they want a threesome, but the reality is you invite another motherfucker to your bedroom. What if that bitch fuck your bitch better than you can and she leave your ass for?
Yep.
See, some people be like, no, I don't want to fuck another bitch with my man because he might be fucking around on me. Nah, baby. I done had a bitch eat my pussy. I'm gonna be real. I ain't no motherfucker top the female with head.
Yeah.
And that's real. So, because a woman knows what a woman wants, but it's certain things that another woman can't provide me that I need. So I'm not fucking with that shit. But I'm just saying, when you invite certain things into your lifestyle, you got to live with the consequences of it.
Yeah. So look. So there's some odd shit I had seen that I ain't quite understand the shit. I mean, I guess I did, but when the bodyguard nigga had went missing, and then I didn't see the shit, but they said they leaked some news from him. So I'm like, why did that happen? Like, because he didn't show up, did Megan and them do that, or who the fuck? Like,
so who was he fucking on though?
I don't know. I've heard about it, and I seen a post, and I was like, that's crazy. I didn't need to look at the pics. I'm just like, wow, like, because he didn't. But I'm like, why he ain't show up though? But he was gonna say, what was his testimony was that what was his testimony again? He was gonna like incriminate Tory, I think, right?
Yeah. But see, that's a conflict. That's a conflict of interest because I pay you. Right. You're on my payroll. So his defense got smart with that. They started knocking down the prosecution's witness list because it's a conflict of interest. He's on payroll. See, if he would have signed with Rock Nation earlier this year, Tory would have been able to get off on the case. But see, somebody wasn't doing their job. Somebody wasn't PRing right and shit. Somebody wasn't talking to the right attorneys and the right lawyers. Because if he would have signed the Rock Nation, guess what? It's a conflict of interest. They would have had to dissolve it outside of court because these are two of our artists.
Yep. Yeah, you need to make her back down.
He need to come motherfucking hire me. Hey, Tory, hit me up. I got you on the fucking appeals.
But see, he had already started his campaign of this bitch line. He was doing this bitch's line campaign.
That's where he messed up at.
He
should have never did that.
He dropped it. When I first started this live, I was listening to that song, and I haven't heard that song in so long. The Most High, the shit he was saying, like. And I was like, I was like, it's fucked up because he probably thought he was gonna be playing that song right now. Like,
yeah, I mean, the thing is, I honestly didn't expect for them to convict him on all 3 charges.
Me neither.
It dropped my, and I'm a woman. Like most women around here, like, yeah, hot girls up. No, we not, man. We down because Meg violated the #1 code. You don't put no bitch, your main bitch, down with a nigga that you done slid with before, bro. That's fucked up. That's slime. Now that's some slime ass shit. That's some
but
shit
we knew
who
she was. But Megan, you know who Megan was when she first came out, though. She didn't never strike you as the type that wouldn't fuck her best friends, dude. She seemed like a snake.
I mean,
But
she
this the
rap
thing,
about it.
that
She do
wasn't
rap
her
about
best
it.
friend dude before she started fucking with him. That was her dude. It's just the point, like, bro, if you fucking this nigga, don't put me down with this nigga and you done fucked on him and shit, and then you go back and fuck on him again after you done put me down, and I don't even know that you done fucked on him the first time because y'all kept saying y'all was friends.
That's messy.
It's karma though. It's
But
karma.
how much faith do you have in a rap star? If I'm fucking you fucking a rap star, especially which one of them, like, you can't be mad at Offset, Tory Lanez, Lil Baby,
Can't be mad at
Baby.
none of them because they pass these hoes around.
And they young as
even the rap
hell.
bitches, they pass the rap bitches around too.
They too young and rich to be faithful.
Man,
Yeah.
that's bullshit. That's a choice, but it's a choice. You know what I'm saying? But
I think it's a
again,
choice, but mostly because it's like this. Not to cut you off, but it's like this. The average person who's really you can just be an entrepreneur. It's kind of like the average. I just feel like the average female, like when you fuck with somebody who do what you do, it's kind of easier. You know what I'm saying? They understand, like, if you say, you know, I'm pretty sure, like, this artist with, like, who's married, like Ja Rule, I'm pretty sure he done got into it with his wife about him staying out on the road and fucking with whatever the fuck going on, that road life, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't mad at two entertainers fucking with each other. I'm just, the fact of the matter is, I just can't wrap my mind around this nigga was so mad and drunk that he said, this is a good choice. Like, the nigga had to be on the X killers. It got to be something else there,
jigging.
bro.
He had to be jigging.
Because what your emotions is that's crazy. Like,
so ain't no way he could have did it, right? So y'all really saying deep down it didn't happen. He didn't pull that trigger.
I don't know. I
Things
don't
like
know
that
because he
do
had
happen.
gunpowder on his hand. It's a lot of shit that goes against him that make him look like he did do it.
Right.
But I could understand the crime of passion from the friend doing it and Tory kind of panicking and grabbing the gun and shit because he know that was a street gun. That was a street blicky. It didn't belong to anybody. So it was a throwaway.
Yep. And so that's why he shot in the air to get the gun residue. Now that damn, it is. You right. She messing me up, man. Maybe he is innocent. I thought he was innocent till he got convicted.
Like, I tell the nigga to hire me for an appeals, and I ain't even no attorney, but I know how to file that paperwork. You feel me? Because they evidence was weak as fuck. Especially if the defense could have flipped it and turned it on the friend. But of course, he probably still got some kind of relationship with her. And he didn't want to put that shit on her. But it don't sound like to me, this is my opinion, guys. You know what I'm saying? Don't take my shit as law. I don't think he did it.
That's what I was rocking with that up until, like, I started hearing certain shit. And then it just kind of, like, through, because, you know, it just became so much shit in the mix. That's why I even stopped making videos on that shit, because after they started, it was too many lies and reneges, and I was just like, man, what the fuck? I started looking at thugging them. I'm like, man, let me see what these niggas doing over here, because these niggas is wilding over here. I don't know what the fuck I can't even keep up with that shit, my nigga. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, now the niggas missing, now this is happening, now, oh, it was evidence, now it wasn't no evidence, oh, there was no powder. I'm just like, yo,
I'm gonna be real. When they said that he had gunpowder and she had gunpowder residue on their hands, I said, oh, I gotta watch this case much closely, man. I gotta analyze this, because how often do you see that?
You don't.
One gun, what, 6 bullets, 7 bullets?
And he can't do the time. He can't do that time, like you said.
It had to be like a 380 or some shit, because I don't know nothing else.
Somebody said it was a Ruger. It's like a baby 9. It's like a little baby Ruger 9 or something.
Sound like a 380, because I got a Ruger. It holds 7 in the clip. But if I like, even if you shoot in the air, that's still a charge. You can't discharge a firearm for no reason. So I was expecting, like, for him to get a conviction on that. Okay, I get it, but it's like, even with the defense and how he set up the jury, like, why would you select all those female jurors, bro? Like,
that's what he did. Oh yeah, because it was what, 5?
Yeah, he got he selects his own.
Yeah, because it's his case. Yeah. Damn, he a brave
who
motherfucker.
Select his own jurors?
The defense. You sit down and you select your own jurors.
That's why I didn't choose no jury. That's why I said, Judge, you're gonna do this, because if I do lose, I need some suspended time. I need some
he
love.
Thought he could control the mind of the woman. He thought he could control the mind control.
That's that
Man.
Napoleon complex, man. He thought he think he's a motherfucking pimp, nigga.
He said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get all girls.
I'm gonna get all in her head. No, man, you can't do that when you talking about the justice.
I'm gonna wear my best Da Vinci suit.
Yeah, he was sharp. He was dressed to kill, wasn't he? He looked like James Bond in that bitch.
Hey, listen, he was dapper in that motherfucker.
Right.
That nigga was dapper.
Yeah.
He still had things that played against him. He got tattoos in his face.
Yeah,
you know, it's certain things. Unfortunately,
to them, they probably think he's a not super.
Hold on, you said he got. Why you bring up the tattoo in his face? That
all of that, you know, it's all about optics when you're talking about the law. It's about perspective. So you have to look a certain way. You got to look a certain way. Like he should have never went in there with no with no goddamn blazer on with a turtleneck. No, nigga, you wear a $15,000 Armani suit, tailored.
What? Oh, all right. She do got some game.
You have your makeup artist cover up all them fucking tattoos, man. Listen, you got to go in there looking like a completely different person.
Right. Yeah, you're right. I can't even deny it.
Put some glasses on.
Like he would have been better off playing an LGBTQ role. For real, like going in there really feminized.
Yep, that's how you beat it. She's smart. She's smarter than the average the lawyer. Cause like she said, covering it up with the makeup, we ain't heard that. That's smart shit that we ain't even think about. Everybody would have been like, damn, what happened to his tattoo? Her genius had just sitting back rubbing, collecting the money. Like, yeah, I got all that, but he about to beat this shit.
Look, but you know it's an unfair advantage. Like, this is just some new shit. This is some modern shit. This people that went through shit like Snoop Dogg and them, and anybody who had big cases and shit, they ain't had this. The fucking social media shit, bro. You cannot tell me that none of them jurors they never went home and never seen one post or their kids or never.
Well, he was already convicted on social media before they was even
selected. That's what I'm saying. Before they even got, I'm like, how can they? That shit is unfair, bro.
But see, that's how you know he didn't have a good defense attorney, because they should have got a gag order to where none of this shit would have made it to the internet. Because that would have been the first motion I filed for. I would have filed for a motion to gag and suppress any kind of media outlet, meaning no cameras in the courtroom, outside the courtroom, nobody is allowed.
You wouldn't want it like on YSL, like so you can like sway the public opinion, like.
I think that even with YSL, because of a RICO case, they should have asked for a gag order.
Exactly, they hurting themselves. They hurting themselves
because the thing is, we have listened to y'all music.
Yeah,
and based on your music. Just like with Boosie got lucky as hell.
Ooh, Boosie blessed, boy.
No, he put the pressure on the witness.
He know he blessed. That's why
Boosie was on death row. He was literally.
But remember, all you got is one guy. All he had to do was convince one dude not to testify against him. That's easy. He put the pressure on him.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like. What's not easy is being in on death row, and I never been, but I can being in regular prison ain't nigga. What if that shit would have went bad for him? That's the shit that YNW Melly going through. They took away his death. Now they brought it back.
Like, we don't even talk about Rollo.
Rollo about to come home. I can't
wait. Yeah. Now see, but remember
look how long Rollo had to sit though. Like
7, 8 year.
Rollo kept his fucking mouth shut.
But that's but see, that's why you never do something in a group of people. If you're gonna do something, you do something by yourself, so you don't have no co-defendants. That's the number one street rule. But also the number one street rules is ain't no rules to the streets. You feel me? Ain't no rules.
That's number one
rule. The hood don't love you. Hell real.
They don't like that.
The hood don't love me.
It's the truth though. You know what I'm saying? And it's coming from a woman that I've never sold. Well, allegedly, I've never sold dope, never done any of that illegal shit. But I know the street codes and I know the street laws. And that's the number one law to the street. Like ain't no rules in this game. Like
I be telling niggas, I always told niggas, I'm like, yo, the hood don't love you. I think that's the name of that Hell Rail song. And I randomly ran across it because it was a video way back of somebody snatching JR Ryder song. I mean, his chain. They was playing Hell Rail song. It was like some Crip niggas from Brooklyn. It's some old. This is 50. Oh, this is throwback viral. And they was like, yeah, nigga, you better listen to your man song. Nigga, the hood don't love you, nigga. Dancing with his fucking chain and doing like, you know, New York niggas, they wild and they dancing and shit. And I always tell niggas like, bro, the hood don't. It's some of the people in the hood love you, but the hood don't love you. It ain't like you're not golden there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you get love because you got money and you can get people touched.
Yeah,
but the thing is, It's always that crab in the barrel mentality. It's always a jack boy waiting on your fucking slip up.
It's somebody who needs something. They want something. They need
And it
I'ma
could
give
be
you the
your
second.
homeboy who you didn't fuck with for 15, 20 years. He just ain't eating like you eating, and he know you eating. So guess what?
Listen,
He
them
wants your
niggas,
shit.
listen, them young niggas killed Pop Smoke for $2,000.
Yep.
500 a piece.
Out
bro.
in LA. Because he was in LA, he was on the wrong side. But it's two rules. Let me clarify.
I'm just
It's
saying,
two
look
rules.
at it. $2,000. They
Mhm.
in that shit, military, Black Ops, SEAL Team
Yep.
6. For that for a nigga, whatever he got, and them niggas end up getting L's. I think, I don't know if they got convicted yet, but they looking at L's, and for $2,000, 500. That's like you get 500, I get 500, and one more person in here come up here. We
gotta get you in LA.
We can go hit the casino, bro, and get more money.
Yep.
Robbing a casino.
It's a million things you could do. It's a
But like-
trip, you know.
But it's like you said, the rule number one ain't no rules. Rule number two, they gonna hate you for whatever you do. So I don't give a fuck if you for giving them turkeys. You can give every kid Christmas gifts. They gonna still hate your ass. You can come up with a cure for cancer.
Wasn't that belly when the nigga was eating a banana and shit? That nigga said, I don't like that shit.
I'm gonna drop a dime on them niggas.
Like that. I'm gonna drop a dime on that nigga.
That
I don't like
was
that
was my nigga that played Kane from In Society. He played with that Boosie movie too.
Yep.
Yeah, with them, that man. It's like that, bro. But this the thing. I seen something interesting too, man. Man, whoever that is spamming, please stop. Oh, he said, I still don't believe this is derailing his career. Who did say the art? You think his career over?
Yeah.
I seen somebody say that. I'm like, that might be too soon. I don't know. But
I mean, but they were saying the same thing about Boosie. And man, Boosie got his shit off in prison.
Boosie
but he ain't never the guy he was. Boosie, just like Chris Brown, he ain't the guy he would have been without prison. Chris Brown, just like he got Rihanna over him, Boosie got that death row over him. He not the artist. He relies on Vlad. How you rely on Vlad?
But not really. Like now, Boosie is more of a internet influencer. If you notice, Boosie done got more online now.
Yeah, he's getting that bread off the computer. That's why they keep
he getting that bread off of the computer. And the thing is, because he know he can't go back to rapping how he used to, because Boosie's case was the first case where they introduced using the lyrics against him. So Boosie figured out the game real quick and said, you know what? I got something for you crackers. Bitch, I ain't even finna rap like that no more.
Who you think has a worse situation? A Tory, like the actual situation that happened with them. Tory Lanez or Chris Brown?
Tory Lanez by far.
Yeah, Tory Lanez finna go do time.
Oh, he finna go do a bid. Because you gotta wait.
Do a bid. Like
you gotta wait for the appeal. So even if you sit for 6 months or 8 months or a year or 2 years, you gonna have to. That's how this appeals.
When you look at per charge, he got all 3 charges, all guilty 3 charges. I say he looking at least 10 years, and that's
what I was thinking, like 10.
That's
bro.
the best.
You shot like, because I was, that's what I was saying earlier. I was trying to break it down. I'm like, all right, let's see what type of, and I look at it and I keep hearing fragments, and I trick myself on accident. I'm thinking graze. And I said, hold on. I pictured her foot in my head again. I said, they had to do surgery. No, he shot her. That's considered.
Yeah, and not just that.
The bullet just broke.
People be forgetting when you shoot up, whether you shoot at an angle or straight up in the air, what comes up must come down.
Hey, it was a little white kid. They still haven't found out who did it. This was when I first got locked up, and I didn't even go to prison yet. I was waiting for the bus to come, like 2013, 4th of July. Somebody shot in the motherfucker. And this was in the suburb part. This one ain't in Richmond. This was somewhere.
Damn, I was gonna say you was in Jacksonville because that shit happened in Jacksonville.
It was a little white dude.
Gardens.
Yeah, this was a little kid, little white kid, man. He had to be goddamn 7 or 6 or something. The bitch came down. You know what I'm saying? Hit him. But
hit him right in the head.
Yep, and they don't know where.
Like even if you shoot at an angle, people don't realize that bullets going up against gravity at a very accelerated rate, but they also falling back down against gravity with gravity at an accelerated rate. So sometimes you don't know where that bullet gonna end up falling.
Like you said, what goes up must come down.
You said I was a child, so at least we losing children like this.
Yeah, that was the 4th of July thing, and it was like I'm telling you.
So you got to think,
nice
like they making examples out of people who just. You got to think about all these kids that's shooting up these schools and shit. All of this stuff that's revolving around.
That's what I'm saying. Gun. You know, that's the whole thing. That's why
they're trying to push for gun reform in every state.
Yep. No matter what state you in. But the gun is the most powerful gang they got. The gun and then the LGBT. That's the most powerful gang.
The NRA.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
NRA,
NRA
they
is
Oh
unstoppable,
yeah, that's.
controlling
undefeated.
shit.
I was just about to say that them motherfuckers is like the FBI, man. It's
Man,
hard
you
to beat
not
them.
you got political people in the NRA.
Yep. Yeah, they own it. They the ones running. They the number one gang. They got more power. They don't lose. They don't lose.
And
Like
I'm gonna be real. I'm concealed to carry.
And that
that's
and
as
look,
you
and now I
should.
think about it, like, you know what, man? You know, gun laws is really strict. I've been living in California for 5 years, going on probably 6, but I just remember they gun laws is that's not a good
See,
look for
but
them,
you
yo.
know, IQ, do you know who has the most strictest gun laws?
New
Do you
York,
know what
probably.
state? Nah.
Jamaica. Who?
Mm-mm.
Who?
Chicago.
They got the strictest laws, gun
I
laws.
can't tell.
Chicago has the strictest gun laws with the highest murder rate by guns.
Yeah, I can't
Yep.
tell. That shit is treacherous. Is it looking
They
like?
basically have a no carry policy, a no tolerance, no gun policy. Yet they have all of these guns and murders happening in they city, in they state. Like, it's crazy, but that the reality is politics. When this case all boils down to it with Meg and Tory, that's why they allowed it to be public.
Yeah, this
It's
hurt.
politics, because think about how they did R. Kelly. And we know that Ghislaine Maxwell flipped and told on everybody, yet we don't know who the fuck is on the flight logs. We still don't know
Yep.
who all on the flight logs.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you mean to
You
tell
talk about
me,
that Epstein shit?
yeah, you mean to
Yeah.
tell me a bitch, like, how many bitches y'all know that got a submarine's license? I'll wait.
I don't even know what that is. You can't be talking about the actual thing.
No,
Like-
this bitch got a submarine's license. Ghislaine
can
Maxwell
drive
had
one?
a submarine. Yes, she had a submarine. She actually had a pilot license to drive submarines.
So she had one too?
Yeah, that's how they was getting the kids and moving shit underneath the water. You got to think, underneath the water, that's a different jurisdiction than in the sky and on the land. See, we playing with different types of laws. That's maritime law when you talking about the water.
Mm-hmm.
When you talking
Under
about
the
vessels,
sea.
that's a vessel. You know what I'm saying? It's real sneaky out here. And I looked at how they did this case. They allowed this case to get public views because they wanted Tory Lanez to be ostracized as well as criticized and convicted by the public first. That's what happened.
Yeah, court of what they call it, court of public opinion.
Court of public opinion. You never win when the public don't believe you.
But that's why I said I would have wanted goddamn people to see that shit. So when they catch old girl lying on the stand, or I would like, man, scream that shit. Yeah, I sign off.
He said stream that shit.
I'm saying this if I knew I was guilty. I need
Right.
everything. I'm going up on the stand, and that's why I said when somebody said that shit earlier in the earlier stream, they were like, yeah, he didn't even go testify, but Meg, and I was like. And I heard so much bullshit about Megan. She was crying and she was being argumentative or whatever on this. But she, at least what she did, she went up that bitch.
Mm-hmm.
She went up there looking like went up there looking like a defenseless female. She didn't even wear high stripper heels like she normally wear in her videos.
That's equivalent to a nigga calling you out for a fade and you not like, yeah, I'm going up there. Like, I'm just gonna fall back.
I'm just gonna fall back. I ain't
no, nigga, you the only one with a charge, nigga. Like, they don't got charges, nigga. You need to go up there, nigga.
Yeah, it would have been in his benefit to testify. It would. I mean,
what I'm supposed to tell? Tell him what you told me, nigga. Go ahead.
Yeah, tell them what you told me in the back room. You know what I'm saying? But it didn't benefit. It's like his defense. I don't know. It seemed like his defense was working with the prosecutors. That's just my opinion.
I hate that. Don't you hate that when you paying these motherfuckers to convict you? That's the worst part of being black.
That's a part. That's what the Bar Association represents, though. They represent each other. They help these motherfuckers playing golf together and getting drinks at the clubhouse together. You know what I'm saying? They cool.
I see. Oh yeah, that's facts. That's big facts. They got their daughters go to school. They graduation. Oh man, when I learned that, I was like, oh, it's a game. But I had to go through my shit. You know what I mean? That's when I learned. Like, oh, all right. But goddamn, I seen Benzino say earlier. It's funny. You just reminded me. He said some shit about all them $100,000 for a guilty. He's like, I'm talking about that nigga Tory wasted his money.
He would have been better off just like you said, doing it between him and the judge. No jury involved.
Yeah,
no
just take a jury trial.
Involved.
Take a jury trial, nigga. And if you do get convicted, nigga, you're facing what, 22? They gonna give you 22, suspended goddamn 15 or something. You know what I'm saying? Like you can, but I'm not quite sure. I'm not 100%. It's been a
What
long
state?
time.
What state was this in?
He in Cali.
He in Cali.
That's what I'm saying. It was in LA.
I was gonna say Cali got a better percentage than Florida. Shit, we got 80-20.
Oh, 80-20.
Yeah, so if he would have got convicted here in Florida, shit, the max he would have got was what? You say 22 years? Shit, 80% of that is like 16. Nigga, you would have been good.
Ooh, 16 pieces over with for him.
I mean, 16 pieces, not really, because the nigga young.
I mean, his career.
No.
30. That nigga 30, man. That nigga gonna be 50.
Yeah, it's
damn,
over. Sorry, my bad, Tory.
And then on top of that, the thing about it is, see, a lot of people don't think about this too. Like, man, and it's a blessing, bro. Some people don't make it through prison.
Nah,
for whatever
prison
reason.
Yeah, you're gonna have to commit suicide. You got that kind of money.
You gotta be
a nigga kill you, but it's people die. People just, you know.
But think about this, Tory Lanez though. He got bread, man. He could pay to survive in prison because that's really what it's about.
For sure. Yeah,
but
he was
I think that depends on the person. See, if you mentally can't handle it, ain't nothing gonna help you. Not even money, because you know what I mean. You so used to the satin sheet. You know, I'm in the Bentley.
You gotta be trained, bro.
OJ Simpson, he just talked about he did a nine piece, right?
Ooh, yeah. He did that 9.
He said
he lost his fucking mind.
But he was saying, like you said, I could he wanted to keep all the drama down. He like, shit, more as y'all fight, we gonna get locked down. Shit, we got a softball game to attend to. I'll pay the debt.
And listen, like that, my homeboy in prison right now, and he doing 10 and shit like that. Y'all they look forward to, because the nigga really don't got no life in that bitch outside of doing what you do on the inside, which is like, it's not like the outside. It is like the outside, but it's not like the outside.
And you can only sleep but so much. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Listen.
This nigga told me, he said, man, sis, I'm so tired of reading these motherfucking books. That nigga said, man, I done read The Art of War like 6 times.
Yeah, that's how I be. Nigga, look, you get tired of sleeping. You be like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna sleep. Nigga, I remember one time, nigga, when I first got shipped, I had went through a got tired of sleeping phase in the jail. But when I first got shipped, nigga, I ain't want to work out. I was just still like depressed. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, fuck. I'm here. I'm waiting to see which actual prison they're gonna take me to. I'm at the, receiving prison. You know what I'm saying? Right. It ain't my permanent spot. So I'm in that bitch. I know I'm only gonna be here for like 69. I ain't gonna be here that long, but it's like I ain't want to do shit, nigga. I ain't give a fuck about nothing, bro. I just wanted to go to fuck home, bro. Like, but I was just miserable. So, nigga, I used to sleep so fucking much. I started having these fucking crazy ass regretful dreams. Like I'd be in high school again, like a kid again, like subliminally. And I wasn't thinking this on the day. I guess it was somewhere in the back of my fucking brain. But I was having these dreams that like I'm in school, like, and I'm like, before all this, the simpler time, I don't even know what triggered that shit. Just, I guess, the shock of just being there, you know what I'm saying? But then, the bell will ring in school, but it'd be the fucking, all right, count time.
Count.
Nigga, I'm talking about, bro, that shit is like, you can't, so you don't want to sleep too much. You start having weird dreams, and, bro, that shit, that's what I say, this nigga, man, I mean, one thing about Tory Lanez, he has a talent. So if he do lose his appeals and he do have to do his fucking time, whatever that'll be, he gonna have something to do. I'm pretty sure he got songs. Shit, I'm pretty sure he's prepared. You know what I'm saying? Some way, some documentary.
If not, he better get prepared, because he going to prison.
No, it's too late. No. He that's what I'm saying. It ain't no more. It's, nigga, you in there now, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, he's in jail now. So
damn.
No, he's really he's either in the bullpen. He's really getting checked out. He's really. They might have got him dressed out already. I don't even know.
Hey, they didn't already put that nigga on the bus and got them niggas off and told them niggas to strip, bend over, and fucking spread their ass cheeks.
And all that. Yup. I'm talking about he probably.
And then you bucking up. Because like the first time, you bucking up at that. Nigga, I'm not taking off no clothes. Like you said, now that's an ass whoopie going to the hole. That's because you like you said, you naturally buck up.
You try them on that front line like that. Your first day.
But I gotta get my ass whooped, because I can't handle it. I'm about to get my ass whooped and go to the hole, because I can't handle this shit. I'm nutting up. I'm not even, you know what I mean? It's like you ain't even got to be in prison to be doing time.
But if he ain't built for general pop, what make you think this nigga built for a shoe?
Yeah, ain't nobody built for this. Yeah. They gotta put you in the
he gonna lose his mind in there by himself in that heat like that.
Yeah.
And then it's cold right now, and I think they done ran out of sweaters and shit.
Yo, it's 2 days before fucking Christmas, bro. Rest in peace, Big Scar. Like, what
I
the
hope he just
fuck?
got his kids' Christmas shit out the way, like for real.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
that's some sad shit. But this is what they doing to the black men, and this is why our melanated men really need to pay attention to the situations that they allow themselves to be a part of. Though, this shit could have been avoided.
You see that? You see what he said? You see Mimi? He said whole situation is fishy. Hold on. He said whole situation is fishy. They had a witness that said Megan's friend was the one that shot. I think I heard that, but who the fuck was that person? That wasn't
we never got them to come back and corroborate why they said that.
Oh, they never showed back up?
I don't remember anybody ever showing up saying that. I heard it, but I don't remember somebody getting on the stand and actually saying that. This was a weak case. I think he could get off on an appeal.
I think so too. I think it was a little too Hollywood.
Well, they need at this point anything that happens in LA.
Yeah,
anything that happened in LA, they want to hurry up and get the case solved because it makes their PD department look better. We around election time, a lot of different things.
Yeah, somebody said that too. Election time. So I heard somebody.
It's a lot.
And he's a foreigner too. Don't forget, he's a foreigner. Snoop Dogg didn't get convicted. OJ didn't get convicted. They gonna convict a foreigner coming over to LA, and like he to beat the prison time. Hopefully, he could just get a ban from America. Just get away from here and not have to do prison time. That's the best case.
No, he shot her. He shot her. You got her. It's not like y'all they got in a fight or a graze. If a graze, he could have probably said, "All right, you get the fuck out of here."
Oh, I got you. Know what I'm saying? He going to the penitentiary.
Yeah, no, that's I was trying to. That's what I said when I was searching it earlier. Like, all right, what's the amount of years of somebody who grazes? And I said, hold on, I thought about the picture. No, fragments. That's basically a broken bullet. It's still, if it was all one or if it's three, and it's in her, she had to have surgery.
That hammer had to hit the back of that bullet to discharge that motherfucker out for it to go, and the fragments
hit the ground. He hit the ground.
Hit something for the fragments to spray. So like
explode, for the bullet to
we gotta look at that. And again, you got two people at the scene with gunpowder residue on their hand. Neither one of them claimed the gun. Neither one of them claimed the gun now. But the gunpowder residue is on both of their hands. The DA got to convict somebody. They got to convict somebody.
I mean, they don't got to, but I mean, I guess how high powered the case is, they got to, you know what I'm saying? But this sounds like some mistrial shit, man. It sounds like, nigga, you was guilty for shooting a gun and you're not guilty on this other shit because we can't prove this.
We can't prove that you shot her. And that's what his defense should have been arguing if they were some real ass motherfucking attorneys. That would have been my argument from day one. Fuck all of that trying to get on the defense, nigga. Let's play on the offense for real. Prove that my client shot her.
Yeah, just prove that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you solve it right there. All right, you don't have no fingerprints. All right, you don't have no what's the name. All right, nobody. Okay, so how the fuck are we going to say that he did it?
I thought the eyewitness Megan said that he did it.
Megan is the only one that said it.
She said she didn't see who shot her.
That's
permissible in court. You can actually get that dismissed just based off of the victim saying she don't know. That's like having a lineup and asking somebody to point out who they assaultant or assailant was, and they say, "Oh, I can't point out nobody." Guess what the police got to do? They got to let go of all of them fucking people.
Yeah, that proved he didn't do it. If the victim can't identify her shooter, he shouldn't even be charged with this. It's a misjustice.
Yeah, his attorneys would be smart to file for a mistrial, but I don't think they're that intelligent. They seem
I thought she said Tory did it though. And Corey, I thought she got on telephone.
That's what I'm saying. I'm thinking she at first she didn't.
At first she was saying she didn't know who shot her. That was her story. But see, this is why people were saying, "Oh, well, she getting immunity. She got immunity." You don't get immunity for falsifying a police report. These motherfuckers stupid. You don't get immunity for falsifying a police report. You still can be charged for falsifying a police report. Now you'll get immunity for what goes on and what's said on the stand. But you don't get immunity for falsifying a police report, and she falsified a police report.
So she went up there and said, they was like, "All right, Miss Harris, did you shoot did you shoot what's her name?" And she was like, "Yeah, I shot what's her name because dude punched me in the face." She can't get convicted for shooting her?
Nah, not if you got immunity. You got immunity. You can go up there and say,
and I know immunity. That's what it. Yeah, but I'm trying to see how far it goes. Like,
yeah, it was a crime.
Shoot a nigga and still be good. Like,
see if Tory was aligned with Kelsey and shit, I would have had her like go up there. You get immunity, and then we gonna flip it, and you gonna say you shot her because you really did shoot her. I don't care what nobody say. I think the friend shot her out of a crime of passion.
Right.
I'm gonna be real. If my best friend of 5 or 6 years, going on 7 years, hooked me up with a dude that she been sliding with, and that's how
they've been
I
down
find
since
out.
college. They've been down since college for 13 some years, like
so
for
13,
a minute.
14, 15 years, bro.
Like they like that.
And then Kelsey probably got other niggas that she been questioning about. Like, I wonder if Meg took him down. She probably got mad and started thinking about, you know what I'm saying, old Chris from the block that she was fucking with.
Back
that
in the
seemed
day.
like him and Meg had a brother-sister relationship. And really, in the back of her mind, she thinking Meg smashing him, but she ain't got no proof. All of that shit kind of resurfaced for women because we emotional.
She just gonna grab the fire. She gonna
listen, man. I'm finna grab this blick man, bitch. What? And then it's a big bitch on top of that. This ain't no little regular size.
She a nice size. She a wrestler size.
This
she
a big
bitch.
Size. You know what I'm saying? You about to fight Stone Cold Steve Austin
be
and
dropping
shit.
blows on your motherfucking ass. Boom! Oh,
man, you fuck around fighting the fucking Undertaker.
Hey, listen,
get the fuck
a regular
out of here.
nigga gonna have to fight her like a nigga. You got to. If she get the
that
throwing
part.
the bitches, you got to. Oh, I can't even go light on her.
That's like Blueface girl. Blueface girl, she got them hands. She fight. You got to fight her like a dude. She be whooping his ass.
She's so small though, but Megan is like fucking.
She a big heavyweight.
Yeah, she Amazon
player. That's another Brittany Griner.
So he needed a gun. It was protect. It was self-defense.
That's a Griner right there. That whole like tall man.
And that's what I was saying too, bro. I said. If he did, she was just manhandling his ass. Bitch, get my gun, bitch. Get this bitch. She probably yoking that nigga up. He probably squeezing and squealing and he little as fuck. Bitch, get my gun, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Where my gun at? Oh, bitch, I'm gonna dance, bitch. I'm gonna shoot your bitch. Yeah, you want to choke slam a nigga, huh? You want no, bitch. Twerk, nigga. Hot girl summer right now. Wow, hot girl summer, bitch. Like
and start telling his dick little and shit. Come on.
Yep. Yeah, he couldn't handle it. Like you said, it's like you said, if your girl is whooping your ass and humiliating them, you gonna grab him. That's why you can't have no pistol. You can't. You getting your ass whooped and get humiliated.
Like this nigga has bad judgment, like skills. Like, my nigga, you get that mad. Like, what the fuck, right, nigga? Like, you. If anything, you should have just dipped. Like, fuck these hoes, nigga. Like, I don't give a fuck. If anything, like. Right, well, fuck y'all bitches. I got money anyway, bitch. So who gives a fuck, bitch?
So he was the only dude there. Wasn't no other guys with him. He was just
bodyguard.
Yes, bodyguard. They said it was some more people in the It was some celebrity niggas that was in there. A few niggas. It was like a little kickback. It seemed like it was a kickback type vibe. It was only a few. It was like Pride Sign. It was no more than like 12 people or some shit type vibe. It was Kylie Jenner house. You know her shit gonna be turned. I'm pretty sure. I ain't been.
So did he get to smash Kylie? Did he get to hit smash Kylie?
Pride was damn near close. He might have did hit her. They might have fucked her. They might have caught him ready to slide her real quick. Oh no, y'all gotta go. They said Kylie kicked them out. Said they be.
That's why you gonna start shooting, because you that close to getting Kylie, and they mess all that coochie up for you.
I gotta shoot you, bitch. Now I gotta shoot you, bitch. I'm about to fuck.
The best friend, so why would he even be trying to slide with Kylie while the best friend?
But the best friend is that ain't nothing. He's trying to get up there with Kylie Jenner with the Kardashians.
I'm telling you, it's certain niggas. Niggas be on the trophy hunt. You see what I'm saying? Especially niggas. Come on, I done slid Megan. I slid her friend.
Why y'all give me this nigga game? Go ahead and give me the man.
That's why he got mad, man.
And it's a lot. It's most. I ain't gonna say what it's mostly, but it'd be a lot of men of power, of position, of finances, of all that. Women do it too, but I can speak from a man perspective more. You know what I'm saying? But it's, hey, nigga, I ain't tripping. Listen, I don't need none of y'all hoes for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how niggas be feeling until niggas, man, I need a girl. You know what I'm saying? But
so I'm gonna ask y'all this. How do y'all think people would have reacted? Let's go back to that Beyonce and Solange and Jayz elevator situation. What if B and J was Kylie and Tory Lanez? How would people really look at it?
Mm-hmm.
What if somebody popped Solange and her fucking foot end up bleeding and shit, and she said she don't know who did it?
Oh,
right.
Hold on, say it again. You said what if? You said it one more time.
So let's take it back to the BJ and Solange
Right.
incident on the elevator.
Elevator, yeah.
Now, what if B and J
Mm-hmm.
was the gun residue culprits? What if there was no video camera that was put in place like that, unless it was outside in the lobby, not in the elevator? So we basically don't know what happened inside of the elevator that leads up and escalates up to the situation. But what if Jay-Z and Beyonce had gunpowder residue? How would people really have processed it and taken it? Jay-Z wasn't finna get no time.
Jay-Z, that's hard because he
That's
got a
a
lot
boss.
of influence too. He got a lot
He's
of
a boss.
influence. That'll sound like something he fucked her sister type shit. Like,
Yep.
that's what I'd be thinking if they got into it.
If it
like
got
that,
the
in
gunplay.
But this is the thing. I said, what if? So meaning we using just different people, but same scenario. What if he did smash Solange, and then B just decide to start sliding with him, and they fuck around and get married and have a baby?
That'd be one thing about it. That'd be complicated as a motherfucker.
I mean, because
I don't want no parts of.
I mean, Beyonce a queen, and she carried herself like that because that could have potentially happened with her and Rihanna.
But you gotta look at when you see Jay-Z, you looking at a guy that was chosen by God, because, like you said, that same thing could have happened to him. Just all he had to do was punch Solange back, and he would have been in the same situation as Tory. They wanted him to smack her.
Jay-Z is Jay-Z, man. He could have choked the shit out of her in the corner. I don't think nothing would have happened to him.
No, the press would have tore him down for that. They would have torn him down.
But this the thing. It ain't no different than Foxy Brown coming out with her story and saying that Jay-Z was pursuing her when she was underage and gave her STD.
Right.
But I heard he was fucking with her when she was.
But you see how he anointed though.
Under the rug. Nobody even talk about that no more.
But look at how he dodged everything. He beat the case. He beat that case. What you saying with Foxy, and he ain't tasted none of them. He got hemmed up a couple times. He ain't taste no bullets. So some people are just chosen
Chris,
by
you
God.
gotta show your face in the back. I see you, Chris, but you gotta show your face. You don't gotta show your face when you come on stream, but just let me see as a person. I don't want you doing no weird shit.
I thought he was chosen by God because certain situations they get out of tight situations, then they be bigger than ever.
I wouldn't say he's chosen by God. I say he's chosen by what he consider as God and who he consider God. And
I think everybody chosen. You know what I'm saying? It's about how you tap into your shit. But I think that nigga just laid back. He ain't doing Twitter. He not on some Kanye.
The point is he's not on no Napoleon complex type shit.
Yeah, you know he good.
Jay-Z, I'm gonna be real, like y'all excuse me, but I'm gonna be real a woman and say it. Like Jay-Z got that big dick energy for real. He just do. Like the nigga just so suave, cool, and he is just. I say look at the situations and how they handled, because Tory could have took the Jay-Z approach and just been humble and quiet. And I think he really would have got off on the shit.
He went on that campaign. He went on that.
He started acting like a bitch in his emotions.
He should have just shut the fuck up and
went. He was acting like a female, and Meg was acting like the nigga in the situation, and that shit was odd.
Yep.
He should have gave her some fucking money and shut the fuck up about it.
And I would have gave her some money through a third party under the table like a motherfucker.
Type shit, yeah. I would have never been there for the whole shit. You know what I'm saying? Ever. Yeah. Like, I would have never been there for that.
And then if I got to take it a step further, I'm gonna give you some extra money to pay Kelsey, so both of y'all bitches disappear and be quiet.
And that goes back to this. Look, and that's just like if I knew for sure I did that shit. Like, damn, I did that shit. If we go to trial,
I mean, deep down, all of them involved know who really did it.
Yeah,
they know who really did it.
They know the truth.
Mm-hmm. But we just getting all of this subpar ass shit because the state want a conviction. Because they gotta get the shit closed and over with.
Did they give him a plea? Did they ever give him a plea?
I don't think they're gonna plea him out. They got 3 guilty verdicts. Why would I plea this nigga out?
No. I'm saying before. Did they ever gave him a plea or nothing? I ain't never heard about that.
I ain't hear nothing.
He's taking it to trial all the way to the head every time.
Yeah, he took it to trial, so he is facing the max of 22 years.
Yeah, man. Like when you lose that,
and you know those 22 years can run concurrent or consecutively. It just depends on the judge, how the judge feel that day. That's a hell of a feeling.
I'm gonna be honest. The 22 years, I don't think that's a 22-year mistake. I think that's a mistake though, but not it's worthy of 22.
22 years, nah. I don't think he should get 20.
They take it as offense though. And that's why they tell you, hey, you can take pleas, you can do the a bench trial, which is with the judge, or you can do, if you do jury, they take it as offense. You make us spend all this money, that make us do all this. They do that's how them.
And then you got to look at who is backing Megan. Megan got the feminists. Megan got the hot girls, which is her own fan base. Megan has the LGBTQ community because they love her. They fucking love her.
Yep.
He's going to sit down for a while. It may not be the whole 22, but they're going to make an example out of him.
That's what I said.
Just because of who he is and the way that he chose
He's the first.
approach
He's the first to ever do this. Like, especially like artists. Oh, you young rich niggas think you come over here and you're going to do this and come up and shoot. That's how they're gonna paint that nigga. They already painted him for real. So it's like, all right, we got to put the icing on.
He had a perspective painted on him the day he showed up in court with that fucking blazer and that motherfucking turtleneck on. I was so goddamn mad at that nigga.
He was dapper though. He was doing his
dapper,
best.
but he was dapper for, like, let's say if he's going to a ski lodge or a dinner party
or the Rock Nation brunch or something.
Or the Rock Nation party. You don't wear that in court.
I thought he was gonna come. I ain't gonna lie.
He's supposed to be dipped in our mind.
He came a little too designer, a little too couture. He should have came like, nigga, I would have been looking like Snoop when he had his head down and they said not guilty, nigga. I would have had a regular black suit.
He could have wore a $20,000 suit and been sharper than a fucking whistle.
That's like Johnny Cochran, though. Johnny Cochran got Snoop. And like she said, you paying these lawyers to convict you now.
Yeah, they should have told you how to don't wear no flashy. You look too you a regular guy. You already rich as fuck, nigga.
I don't know who his publicist was, because his publicist and his makeup artist and his team was supposed to be on that. They were supposed to be on that.
Take your jewelry out, take all them earrings.
Man, all them big ass earrings and shit. You not wearing none of that shit to court. No,
take all that out. You a regular person. You a victim. You are falsely accused. You know what I'm saying? Look like it. Don't, because people, like she said, optics. People, and that's every day. We all do it. You listen. I always tell people
that's all we got.
Look, I tell niggas this. I'm like, man, you got to goddamn, if you like niggas be like, man, yeah, man, could you be on this? I'm like, no, man, just get you some little. It ain't got to be no drip. Just get your own little look. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't gonna go to a job interview not shaved. They don't give a fuck. You could be knowledgeable as fuck. You could be a perfectly good guy. They're gonna be like, not bathed. They're gonna be like, think you a homeless man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're a hobo. Like,
what you going for?
Yep. I live in Florida, and you would I tell y'all, it'd be so many fucking Mexicans and Cubans that just I am Haitian, you know what I'm saying? But you'll be surprised. Like, it kind of pissed me off that's the first thing people think, like either you Jamaican or you Haitian just because you got locks.
Yeah, that's how him is. Like, I'm not even mad at it no more. Like,
I get it though. Now
we all do it. It's not even a habit. It's just something that we all
do naturally.
You go off your view.
Yeah, like when I seen a nigga in the turtleneck, I was like, "What is this nigga doing?"
This nigga going to shoot an R&B.
I said, "What is he doing with this fucking ugly?" And the turtleneck wasn't even cute. It was ugly.
It's like you said with the women. That was the women jurors. See, like you said, that was the Napoleon.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna do my best.
He was trying to be sexy, but the thing was, it wasn't a time for you to be sexy and try to mind fuck these women. You really should have been on the level of, let me try to convince them that I would never do no shit like this.
Exactly. He didn't think like that. He's like, I'm gonna seduce them. All I need to get is 2 of them. And
the thing is, he was never supposed to have to think like that, because that's why you got a team of lawyers. They supposed to think like that for you, so you don't have to think like that.
Yeah, but like you said, he paying them. Some people get, like Mike Tyson attorney. He was paid to incarcerate Mike. Some people do get paid to incarcerate your ass. Remember, Mike Tyson went to jail for
that rap. For that rap.
Don't say the word.
That rap. We say rap on my side. We say rap because we know how they,
misconstrue.
Right, misconstrued, like you said.
But even with Tupac went to prison and did time for that rap, and we know he didn't do it. He didn't do it. Kobe,
can't do it.
Think about Kobe. Rest in peace, Kobe. One of the best, man. Rest in peace.
He copped out. He copped out, didn't he? $300,000.
Kobe didn't rap that lady though.
Nah, he
didn't
didn't
rap
rap.
that damn lady. She wanted, man, that lady wanted that dick. You think, man,
Yeah.
okay, let me be a housekeeper, cleaning motherfucking goddamn sweets and shit, and Kobe Bryant slide and want to fuck. You don't think I'm a fuck? I'm a real ass bitch. I ain't scared to say the shit online. I'm gonna fuck the shit out of Kobe. I'm
Listen,
sucking the dick, the balls, and everything else.
This is like 3-4 championship already, Kobe too. Like, but
And
look,
I'm on this nigga dick. You hear
Hold
me,
on.
IQ?
You gotta
Look,
tell her
look.
the
Fuck
mistake.
with that
This
shit.
the only
What?
thing. No, I agree with her. I don't think I always said it. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I don't even want to talk about Pac, but Kobe for sure. I can say I always was like, man, that don't even make no fucking sense. I already knew what it was. You know what I'm saying? I was like, it was a play. But the thing that make that fucked Kobe up was it kind of it fucked his image up because his image wasn't that. Right. He was trying to be Mike Jordan, even though Mike Jordan turned out being who.
This nigga was trying to be a little Mike Jordan mixed with a little Wilt Chamberlain when you started fucking off on these hoes and you married.
So that's what made him look bad. And when
but no, that's all of it. It wasn't the only mistake. He only made one fatal mistake. That was a masseuse. He didn't leave her a tip. If he would have left her $1,500, $2,000, he would not have went to court. He just walked out there and thought he can get the pussy on his name. No, even if she giving you the pussy on some groupie shit, you give her something to keep her quiet. You're not paying the fuck, you paying the lead.
This hoe was thinking too far. Like, this bitch was small-minded. You keep fucking on Kobe. He's
gone.
Kobe is the nigga that's gonna give you money. I'm telling you.
It's the end game.
It's the end game, man. It's not about the right then. Cause I'm not gonna flip on you, especially if I get to fuck you 2 more times, nigga. You gonna
already knew he was married. Everybody knew Kobe had a wife.
Everybody
she hit him for the big league. She probably just imagine how much paper she got. She probably got at least $3 million for this whole plot. It's better than what she would have got on the low.
She could have had more than $3 million over time.
No, you had. That's why they hit you with the rape because they want the whole bank.
I say this with side hoes. Side hoes play their part right. That's why these side bitches stay in the picture like they do.
Right, but
that's real.
But she was just a fast food. She was like one of them Tiger Woods hoes. She wasn't up there on the side piece level.
She was.
It was how she presented herself. But you got to be an asset to a nigga like that.
He fucked
to a
up
nigga like that, you gotta be
he hit a random. He should have never hit a random. You Kobe Bryant, nigga. You're not
But if you do, you gotta drop him off. He should have dropped 1,500. She wouldn't have said nothing if he would have.
And then he hit a raw. He hit a raw squirrel. They was trying to say they
supposed to get pregnant, man. That's the whole point.
It was too much nut already in it though. She already had too much nut in it.
When I heard that shit, I was like, "What the fuck?"
Trina said, "That's the lick right there, nigga. I can get his bread, take all his dough. Then bitch, go ahead. What you waiting for? The right time. I'm gonna get it all. I'm telling you, this ain't no bullshit. I'm selling you straight off the boat. Good dope. I'm telling you, man. Y'all gotta listen to these hoes. Y'all gotta listen to these hoes. It be applied."
But I'm gonna say, even with the Kobe thing, like when I look back at like all situations, domestic style situations from Chris Brown to any of these, I'm gonna say Kobe is one of them ones where I never felt like that he malicious. I just didn't feel like that's how it went. I just ain't feel like that. I don't know. Like sometimes you be like, I ain't gonna say none of them.
Which one? So give me the one you think he did it then. I want to hear this.
I'm gonna say doubt. Like I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like the Pac joint, I don't know about the Pac one. The Mike one, I don't know.
More innocent than Kobe. Pac more innocent than Kobe.
I mean, I heard the story. Do you know the story? Tell me the story. What's the Pac story?
He in there with the chick. Then the other guys come in and he leave. That's where he fucked up at. You loving on the chick, then you treating her messed up. You left her with the dudes. You
left her in there in a room to get wrapped. That's where you fuck up at. If you loving on her and you cared about her welfare and well-being, you wouldn't have even let them dudes come in there and do that to her.
That's true. But that's not right.
Especially,
it's still not right.
What didn't work in his favor was the girl was under the influence.
What about him being under? They 2 adults. We both under the influence.
Yeah, but she was vulnerable because those were his guys.
Right, and if I'm Tupac, if I'm any artist at the peak of, I think that was before Death Row, so he was somebody, but that's for he was only on Death Row for like maybe a year.
What, 2 years?
Yeah, the last 9 months of his life.
Killed. Yep. I didn't even know that. I was like, it felt like he was on Death Row for some shit.
It felt like he was there the whole time, but
But look how Run is. He was on a label named Death Row, and he waiting. That's crazy. But fucking. I'm not, if I'm of that level, I'm not like, we ain't no little grimy niggas in the hood. I'm not leaving niggas with no broad under my name, and they're gonna paint me as the nigga who was here. They're not gonna say it was Lil Ray Ray, the nigga that know. They're gonna say Tupac,
the broke ass nigga that they know they can't get no money.
If they don't just say
Mhm.
Tupac by themselves, they're gonna say Tupac homeboy, Lil Ray Ray
Now,
did a rap thing, whatever. So that's what I think that's what he ultimately fucked up. If that's what really
Yeah.
happened,
But I'm saying
that's your room. That's your room. It's your guest.
it falls on you because you invited those gentlemen there. You invited them in the room. You let them in, and you left them there with her. And when you knew she was inebriated, you knew that shit. So that's
She was
what
like,
got
yeah,
him
she was like
convicted.
passed out, wanted or some shit.
Yeah,
like,
man.
But
That
remember,
shit, when you read through that court file, and that's why people don't realize that when Pop went to prison, he got wrapped. He got wrapped because niggas felt like he allowed that shit to
somebody
happen.
said that. Somebody,
But
I always
yeah,
heard
he got
that.
wrapped.
was
He had to get
but that was
stitches in
just
his
the rumor they put
Bruh.
out there. That's
I
not
always
fact.
heard that. I don't.
Remember
I
they
never heard
lied
that
on
fact,
him.
but
He
I've always
definitely
heard
got wrapped.
He
Look
didn't
it
get
up.
rap. They said,
Yes,
you
he
know they gonna
did.
say that about you regardless because of who you are. If you Kobe,
Nah.
Tupac,
But
Tyson,
think
they gonna
about
say it.
why do you think that Pac is any different from anybody else that go to prison for that type of charge? All of them get wrapped, man. That's the code in prison. Like, come on, let's be real.
Jay Jack said Pac probably knew what was up for real. And see,
Yeah.
but I ain't gonna if he did, I didn't think that. I'm not saying that I thought that he left out the room and he knew they was gonna just ravish her or whatever the fuck you want to do, but that's not a uncommon thing. Like that's
Ain't no fun if the homies can't have none.
right. It's not
No
far.
doubt.
Like I don't know if y'all know. Not saying that some people go through shit like that, periods of their life, and this, then the third, male, female, but and that was on some like 94 shit. Like it won't no cameras,
94.
ain't nobody. We're only like some 94.
Like we
was in there like
we was living in that time. We was living in the drug selling culture. Master P, Ghetto D, all of that stuff.
That's when it's cool to sell them and not do them. You know what I mean?
Not do them. Now we in the era of they is rapping bitches and date raping and date rapping motherfuckers and I say Bill Cosby and motherfuckers. That's what I
And
say.
look, Bill Cosby went to prison. He ain't get rap. Wasn't no rap. They wasn't dropping no bars on Bill. OJ went to prison. That's rumors.
Bill was feeding them jiggers. You know what I'm saying?
No, look, but they was saying that the niggas was throwing like buns and rolls at this nigga, and they was like treating that nigga, bro. They was like, cause you half blind type shit. Niggas was hitting him with food
but see, they was fucking with him. They wasn't beating on him like they could have. They could have killed Bill Cosby.
But I'm gonna tell you,
let's be real.
But I'm gonna tell you why I think you're wrong about the rap with Tupac, right? With him getting rapped, because he got asked that in an interview to his face. They said, "Did you get rapped?"
Right.
He said, "No." He said, "And if I did get rapped, I would be dead, and you know this." He said this to the interview. I was like,
"So why would he be? Why would he be dead if he get rapped?"
No, he's like, "You gonna have to kill me."
It's plenty of dudes that go to prison that get rapped and still live.
But some people die behind that shit.
I'm gonna tell you, man. I'm gonna tell you on some
you
shit, bro.
Say
if I can't speak for the old days in the 70s and the 80s, I can speak for the 2000s though. The only time that I really seen or heard or knew stories of a nigga getting rapped, it ain't really that. It's like either you're a vile, disgusting person, right?
Right.
And it's not too many. It's a lot of them that come in there. Some of them be camouflaged, or you want that shit. Niggas ain't if
they
you
not
give off
sliding
that,
up on you and just holding you down and shit no more. It ain't no
niggas feel like
you
gonna go. Yeah. It's maybe in the 80s. I ain't gonna say I can't because I heard crazy stories from old heads in 70s, 80s, and niggas was treacherous. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You want this and I and this is not funny, but this is a saying: either blood on my knife or shit on my dick. Like, I don't know if that's an old school saying, but I've always heard old school heads say that.
It's gonna always happen because of the crimes that's committed. People is raping babies,
niggas got pulled up on and niggas told them that. Nigga, either blood on my knife,
right?
Or
that's
what
that's what I'm saying with motherfuckers like that. That's the choice that you gonna get. Get down or lay down, nigga.
But remember,
get down or lay down, nigga. Literally, like get down and you know what I'm saying. Put this dick in your mouth, nigga, or lay down and take this dick up your back.
But I'm thinking with a guy like
type of hideous crimes, but when we talking about somebody famous,
right?
To where the LA again, we talking about New York, Los Angeles. You got these big places that cannot afford to have these cases going without being solved. So that's why I think even with the Meg Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez shit, they had to get some kind of guilty verdict from somewhere because this
Why
case
they
is
ain't
so
just do the
big.
one that they could prove, or not gonna say they could prove, but they could more shoot in the air. That
To
kind
me,
of make me
it was
think it's a
easy. To me,
conspiracy a
it was
little bit.
easier to get him on all three, just in case one of them don't
How
stick.
you can't? They didn't get them on all three. Hold on, all right.
No,
But
I mean
nobody said.
convict him on all three.
I mean, but I didn't really hear evidence of him being. I don't like me from the evidence. I'm not saying what I'm making up in my mind and the scenarios and shit I could think of, but judging at the evidence and then looking at like putting that as a story, like I don't see nowhere where I can really say, oh, well, he shot right there. It's for sure. They got for sure on all this other shit. It's for sure on this, on that this guy seen this or that this happened. But y'all can't for sure. No fingerprints, no DNA. I don't understand how you can even say a nigga did that.
But see, now it's it's left up to the judge to decide how he want to give out the time for those for the charges.
Yep.
And then the ultimate fatality is he didn't do a fucking bench trial. He did a jury trial, so they don't show love on them jury trials.
They
He
don't.
should have did the bench.
The judge has to agree. He can't tweak the fucking juries what they
He
think.
can't.
Well, the jury made you guilty, but I'm going to give you 1 year with 21 years suspension.
Nope. He gotta allocate time for per charge and per conviction, and that's the sad part. Like, this is where it gets scary because we finna have a man who I think is innocent. I think Tory is innocent.
Now, he crying right now. I'm gonna tell you
think
right now.
he innocent. Yeah. Like, I really
he
do.
Might ain't
I
crying
think
no
he
more,
innocent.
but he was crying. He didn't cry.
Yeah, the crying don't stop until you this beyond you when you can laugh at it. That's when the crying stops. When you can look back at it, like, you know what I mean?
I don't think he cried in front of nobody, but when
I don't know, like, I think with and I'm gonna be real, like, I have people that's went on the inside. My brother went and did 15 years for strong arm robbery, and they fucking shot a police dog. So they charged them with attempted murder in Florida. My brother lost every bit of his teenage years. So when he got out finally and tried to re-enter the real world, he's so fucking institutionalized that he's never had a normal life, if you get what I'm saying. It fucked him up forever.
Yeah. He fucked up. He missed the intricate years of his shit. You know what I'm saying?
Of his growth, his mental growth. You know what I'm saying? So now he's out here running around just like on some 16-year-old shit for real. Like, this nigga
that's where it started.
This nigga 40 still motherfucking pulling licks. Like, where we doing this?
But what they say? They say prison and jail preserve niggas. Niggas be like mentally and physically. Like, niggas be if you don't make that growth point. But he'll get it. He did a bid. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga 40, bruh. It's a wrap for that shit. Like, it's gonna end one or two ways, unfortunately. And I'm being real.
And that's how sad it is. Yeah, y'all down there where I'm very super familiar with Florida. I actually lived in Orlando for like a year way back, but nigga, Florida's like California or something. Y'all like a different world.
Duval ain't nothing nice. Like, Duval is probably one of the worst places like to come to and fuck up and do some shit, because they really give you time here for the smallest things, and then the big shit.
I'm surprised them boys running around crazy down there. What's the name of them? They been letting them rock. I mean, they got a few of them caught up in some shit, but
they got the main. See, the thing is politics. They got the main motherfuckers they want. They got
they let them niggas run crazy.
Yeah, Queso. Remember Queso?
That's what I said.
He was
I
like King Von, wasn't
he? Man, Queso and them so fucked up right now, and it's like, I tell people, because I'm here and I know both sides. I don't talk about that shit like that, because
that shit crazy.
That shit crazy and that shit real. And you got females that will speak on shit and end up fucking in the wastelands. You know what I'm saying? The wastelands for real. Like, it's a lot of people that ended up dead behind this shit. So I try to stay far away from it, but at the same time, this shit's so out of control because you got these young guys.
It remind me of Chicago. It remind me of the
They don't care, IQ. These young dudes
just looking at it. I'm
care.
looking from the outside in. I come through there. I come down there. I don't really ride through Jacksonville. I ride past Jacksonville because I go a couple other places. But just looking at it, like, that shit, I'm like, them niggas really going crazy now.
And they cousins. At the end, like, when you get to the nits and grits of the fucking story, these niggas are cousins.
Niggas don't even respect that no more. You heard that song?
Yeah.
What's the name, off from Chicago?
Man, blood
niggas don't even niggas don't even. It's no more. It's like you said. It's no more rules. This shit is just. It's different.
It's ruthless.
Yeah,
That's
it's
like you
different.
said. They worse than Chicago. Like you said, they worse. It's more dangerous down there. Like
Because they
when,
more like this. You know what I'm
Yeah, and
saying?
then it's a like Jacksonville is the biggest city landmass wise. So one side of our towns is like one city of a place.
Overplays,
So
yeah.
you
they
know what I'm
kill.
saying? It's a
Yep.
hood in every. It's several hoods on every side of town, and then you got to think like the east side and the north side is like this close. So you got these niggas from the north side beefing with the niggas from the east side, and they only 3 miles apart.
Oh my God. You talking about?
Look at
You
And
know
you
how
talking about?
scary that is to be like in the midsection of that shit, and they all meeting up on Sunday. We
at the
tailgating
corner
at the.
store, at the
Yeah, we
stores, this some
tailgating
shit.
on A. Philip Randolph because the game. We gonna watch the game. We gonna tailgate. We gonna eat some barbecue. You know, we gonna smoke our blunts and whatnot. And these niggas get into it at the park because we all there. That
Look,
shit is dangerous.
Flame the Great said the Florida gun laws are next to Texas. That's what I meant to
Yep.
say. Florida
Yep.
reminds me of Texas. I said
Yeah.
California, but I meant fucking Texas.
Chi-town.
Yeah,
As far as the murder rate.
listen, Florida. No, listen, Trayvon Martin, nigga. Like, why is that nigga still? What's his name? Why is Zimmerman still walking around? I don't even. Everybody else died. Big Scar, motherfucking Young Dolph, motherfucking.
Man, they
this
took
nigga-
Young Dog fight, bro.
Tekashi
Why
6ix9ine.
the fuck
Remember
did
they got
take out Zimmerman? Like, how in the fuck this cracker still running around, but this cracker
living.
is
No,
affiliated?
they like him because he killed one of us. That's why we love him. We only get mad at you if you kill one of them. We support Tekashi 6ix9ine still living. So we killed King Von and FBG Duck. Them was the two Tupac and Biggie of Chicago.
And
You
I love,
killed
you
the
know
two
what? I
best
love
rappers.
King.
Y'all
I
see the
love
hip
King
hop shit?
Von. I love Von. I
Yeah,
love
he
him. May he
and
rest in
FBG
power.
Duck. Remember Duck?
Yeah,
Did
and
y'all
rest in
see
peace,
the
FBG.
Did y'all see the hip hop homicide show?
Yep.
FBG Duck came out yesterday. Y'all seen it?
I'm about to
Nah, I
watch it.
ain't
I
seen
seen
it.
it on the scroll.
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna tell you that shit.
Hey.
Fired. I think it was too short, maybe because he didn't have
Very much.
long. Right.
Yeah.
But when I finished looking at it though, I was just like,
They didn't.
I had to think about what the episode was about. Even though
Yeah.
you know it was about rappers that got killed, but that one was just basically showing like, damn, niggas is really getting killed over songs and shit. Like,
Songs.
Yeah.
Like he was gone
I mean, it's
before his
other
time.
shit going
I
on,
feel
but
like he gone before his time. You
I
know.
was just
Yeah.
like, damn, bro. I was
He
like,
was gonna be the biggest thing, like you said.
you know what spun me? And this is the only thing I'm gonna tell you that I learned from the episode. This was spun me, not to cut you off. This gonna blow your fucking mind. And to me, I can't fathom it because I remember when I first heard the song, and I remember when he died, and I really pictured when I first heard the song, I was living somewhere else. I was a totally different place. But when I had to, this how much it fucked me up. I had to go under the videos a day and look at the dates of when they said. This nigga got killed. This nigga Duck got killed 3 weeks after he dropped Dead Bitches.
Yep.
I swear I thought Dead Bitches was out a year.
No. I was on it.
Nigga,
I seen it.
Dead Bitches dropped July. He got killed August. I was like, oh,
But
shit.
you can really tell the niggas that be outside for real and the niggas that don't. And I'm not saying, let me just put a disclaimer on this. I'm not saying
Right.
that yo don't be outside for real. But food
Right.
drop songs dancing on a nigga brother grave, dog. Do you know
You said
how-
who did that?
Who did that?
Fulio.
Yeah. I remember.
When I see you, he was on that boy brother grave.
When I seen it, I said, yeah, he ready. He ready for the upper room.
He ready for the upper room, but the crazy part is the nigga ain't been touched. They done tried to touch him. He done got shot at 2 times since he came back here. I want to say 3 times.
They got JD Youngin though. They got JD Youngin.
Look, and I almost forgot about him until I seen somebody put a meme up of everybody or whatever, all the big artists and shit. But it's this thing is like I could easily refer to Nipsey and say it's a marathon, but I don't want to be that's too easy. I'm gonna say this shit is like a baseball game. Some baseball games can start at 7 p.m. and end at 2 a.m.
2 a.m. There's so many innings.
It's still early. It's still early in the innings.
Yep.
So it ain't no. I know that that energy you put out, that's anybody. Most of the time, even though freak accidents happen to good people and what weird shit happens to good people and random shit, but when you egging on some shit gonna get on your ass, even if it's on somebody next to you or
Chicago legend. Remember he made it.
He ain't got no 50 cent money to get his Bentley bulletproof. Come on.
I be like, how niggas even feel safe if you can't even got bread like that? Like,
but remember he came with Chicago legends, so he was healing.
That was before that.
Yeah, right before it.
And he relapsed.
Like you said, the relapse is what cost him his life. Stay off the dead bitches. The dead bitches, like you said.
Dropped the song.
Yeah.
But the
you got
thing
to be
is, the
humble.
energy you put out when you first put out a certain type of energy, you got to kind of keep going with that shit because that's what you build your fan base off of.
It's
no, you got to switch up. If you want to live, remember Outkast. I got a perfect example. Outkast, Andre 3000. They came out on that shit, but like you said, once you see a couple guys die, now you can switch it up and go to the
different era though, Mastermind. Different era.
No, not even that. It's a different circumstance because even though they doing the rap shit, like they all been doing the rap shit. You know, every little ghetto kid, everybody want to rap. You're not even ghetto kids. Everybody rap is easy.
Everybody,
you got the instrument. You're the instrument. You don't need to go buy nothing. That's why hood niggas could do it, and we didn't have money to go buy guitars and shit. In the
just do it behind the beat. All you need is some drums.
So look, it's like, nigga, if a nigga, all right. So look, you drop Chicago Legends, right?
Yep.
That's you extending the olive branch. Let me say it like this. This is you extending the olive branch, saying you can't, for one, you can't, if you already niggas got killed on each side, but like outside of the music, actual people have fucking your brother, your cousin, the girl, she got shot, but just different shit. They shot up your mama house. You know, even that's a side note with the YSL and YFN shit. You know, that's
YFN Lucci. He had it all too.
Listen, every time and I'm gonna get back to Duck real quick, but I'm saying every time I hear a line, I notice they say it a lot now. Now that I'm listening to a lot more YSL, just hearing it more and shit. You know what I'm saying? They always talk about shooting somebody's mama, but we're gonna touch on that. But and somebody mama got shot, if you don't know, during that whole thing.
Yeah, but YFN. Yeah,
I seen Gotti said, I said, hold on, why they all be saying it? It was a running joke in
but
between.
The crazy part was Fulio mama got popped.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my God.
Queso was bragging about it.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
Did she survive?
Yeah, she survived. She got shot in the face though.
Oh my God, she too pretty for that.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. When you can't, ain't no going back. You know what
I'm
saying?
Ain't no going back from that, man. You ride on somebody's mom.
We rap beefing, but actual shit has happened. Like, how can I look at you? How? Tell me how. How can we fix that my nigga dead? That my brother, my mama got shot? That motherfucking... How can you tell me how right now you can make me feel good, reconstruct her face, or re-bring him out the grave? You can't.
And then, like, going back to the Tory and Meg shit, when you go backwards, you can't come back from somebody shooting off a gun, regardless if it was Tory or
she got shot. She got shot.
Can't go back from that.
She got actually. It wasn't.
You can't bribe a bitch not to talk about it. None of that. You can't. You can't come back from what's already happened.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm surprised she didn't really want to smoke and just say, "Hey, you know what?" and just really take it to a different route. Like,
I would have went street justice with the shit, but y'all know I'm a real ass bitch. I think y'all can see that. I would have went street justice.
He too far. He in Canada. You can't touch. You gonna set him up. You
gonna LA. Yeah, LA. That's why he live in LA. But that's
don't do that. Then you gonna be sitting in the bun in that 36 years.
Shit,
nah, man.
They got good motherfucker, and she the
street justice. Usually with street justice, motherfuckers don't get caught, man. Think about how many.
Yeah, they get killed. Murders. That's what we trying to. We got to curb the kill. We lost Duck and Vaughn. We lost Nipsey and Young Dog.
No, I'm with that. I was just saying that, just like throwing it out. Like, I'm surprised that's not the route because of who she connected to. The baseball playing nigga Crawford. Like,
she don't want to end her career. That shit you talking about get her smoke.
Yeah,
she'll get killed.
Level of money.
You right.
She on a different level of money.
That might get her.
Right.
You right. No, you right. On
that. That's what happened to Suge Knight and them. You got too much power.
Purple represents royalty. She knew what she was doing. They set her up right and set him up wrong to where he was gonna take the fall regardless.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Tory was gonna take the fall regardless. That's what people fail to realize.
Mm-hmm.
When I read the post they wrote in New York, was it NewYorkPost.com? They call her suit like, I don't know who fucking wrote the fucking article, but it was like the purple power suit. Like, they had a name.
The purple Power Ranger, man. She was the fucking girl, purple Power Ranger.
Yeah, I said people is rooting for her. That's a journalist. I don't remember his name, but I look on
and
the
then
other
you
screen.
Just look at her image, man. She had her hair pulled up. She ain't have her titties out. Her ass wasn't really hanging out and shit. She looked like she was ready to go step in front of the Congress.
She came to put a nigga in jail. Senate. She said, "You going to jail, nigga."
Yeah, that's what she said. Her suit said he was going to jail.
She said, "Nigga, you going to prison." Believe it or not, you like US, you like USA. Well, guess what? You can be beating me. Think about me fucking you for the next 2
That's
Hey, listen, that's not, no, it's not funny though. But it's so
not.
fucked up. This is fucked up because I'm pretty sure right now he's like, yo, I was like, this was a bitch I was fucking like I actually like, oh my god, this bitch put me in this.
And I know the nigga probably sitting there wishing that he wouldn't have never been fucking on them both at the same time.
Never even talked to her. Never even, never. He's right now.
He said, I wish I never met her at all.
Damn.
Even though I shot her in the toe.
On her ass.
No, he ain't shoot her in the toe. He ain't shoot her. We don't know. He might went on the pill, man. It ain't OV. It ain't OV for
it ain't OV. He need to get on a appeal. I mean,
he got 3 appeals.
But see, the thing is, he's gonna have to hire another set of attorneys because you got cop-out attorneys, you got trial lawyers, and you got appeal attorneys. He's gonna have to get linked up with an appeal attorney who know what paperwork to file. Like shit, fucked up.
So look, let me go back to that. Let me go because we ain't even finished that. So is this nigga career dead or not? Is he not selling no more records? Is this shit going down? Is it over with? Because like I said, I do not think so. I think that he already got to such a status that he has core fans. Like really, real talk. Let's keep it a band. I don't know where Shawty girl Milagro Grams. I follow her. It's funny. That nigga, shout out to Act because Act sent her up like fucking 35,000 followers, bro. Like Act sent her up. Act sent me up too. He gave me like fucking 300-400 when he posted my shit. Shout out Academics. But I'm like, she seemed like she go for him. Like she rooting for that nigga. Like I'm like, he got people. Like Tory do got like people. So
legitimate. He has a legitimate following. I don't think it's. Oh, I'm gonna say I don't think it's over for him. If anything, he's gonna have more niggas probably swayed to him that don't even like singing ass niggas because he's a singing ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? And most niggas don't.
Singer slash rapper. He ain't a rapper.
Yeah, not most niggas, especially down south niggas and shit, don't like no singing ass niggas, singing ass rapping ass niggas.
Really banging Tory Lanez until like
y'all see how they remember how they did Ja Rule. They gave Ja Rule hell for singing.
I was 50 Cent all the way. I was on.
I know you was
that singing ass nigga.
And I was Ja Rule all the way. I got my ass whooped. Hey, I lost every fan I ever had. I was the only fan that Ja Rule had. I'm the only fan that he had. For us, dude, he ain't had, and 50 took all the women fans too.
I love Ja Rule though.
Yeah.
But the reality is, I think that men are starting to see him in a different light because they feeling like a lot of men can relate to Tory right now. Think about it. A lot of men can relate to Tory with the DA railroading him and making him take some charges, and he getting pent up on some shit that he really didn't do.
I just know he got 3 fucking times to appeal, and after that, you can't appeal no more. The only thing that can save you from that is if, I mean, it's the what is it? The state, then it's the feds, then it's Supreme, I think.
Yeah, he better use them wisely. That's all I can say.
And when you get to Supreme, hopefully you don't get to Supreme because that means you reverse the state mind. But I'm just like, my nigga. I just wish she wasn't actually hit. Like if she didn't have no shit in her foot at any given point, if it was a graze or something, or just reckless shooting, or
I'm just disappointed in Meg because she was supposed to be a real ass bitch and stand up and tell what happened. And she didn't. She didn't tell the truth.
I ain't expect her to go this route, man.
She didn't tell the truth though, IQ. That's what I'm fucked up about Meg. Like she wasn't solid about what the fuck really happened. She know who the fuck shot her, but out of whatever respect she got for Kelsey, she ain't saying who did what. She just saying she don't know. But that still put this man in a place where he getting convicted. Cause you sitting here playing like you stupid, like you don't know what the fuck happened, bitch. When you know what happened, bitch. You was there, bitch.
Only a woman could do that though. We couldn't pull that off. Can say somebody say a dude shot us?
Nah, hell no.
We gonna get killed behind that shit.
Man, you finna get roasted on the internet for doing that shit. Point blank, period.
They're gonna have nicknames and everything for you.
Yeah, you be like, what? Oh, you gonna lie on me? Say y'all shot you? All right. Yeah, only a female can pull that one off. Like they ain't letting you do that as a dude. Man, be lying, talking about, yeah, it wasn't him. Cause just that switching up the story gonna get us caught up. Like, why you ain't say that shit in the first place? If it was so that's how you gotta look at woman privilege too. You gotta take advantage of your woman privilege. You know what you can do.
It's called the power of the pussy, man, and it works.
Yeah, it is.
That's what it is. Like, she can play that role. She can be
Yeah.
sensitive and then turn around and be masculine. She not gonna be looked at any differently from that. Purple power.
Yeah.
Hey,
And
look,
she can
hey,
fuck.
what's up with this nigga Tory dad looking like goddamn he need to be in lean on me or something? Goddamn, because we gonna come down and the power. He was doing a good at. Hey, listen, I was feeling the spirit, nigga.
But this the thing. That didn't work in Tory's favor because they'll say, you know what I'm saying? Look at how his father act, in the court proceedings, and Tory didn't even have a response. He was responseless.
I'm mad today. I didn't know that he was in cup. I thought he was on. Wasn't he on bond or some shit?
I thought he was out on bond, but
so why they lock him up right then? Like he better run or something. What he
Nah,
gonna run
remember
to?
because he beat up August Alsina. That's when he got his bond revoked.
yeah.
His dumb
temper.
ass.
So that
See,
He's
in
stupid.
itself didn't make
I
him
told
look
him he
good
be
in the
shooting,
eyes
man. That
of
nigga
court.
got a temper. He be shooting.
He one of them quick
And
shooters,
it's the
huh? He
thing.
gonna grab the gun.
If everything is about perception and perspective, he fucked himself up and killed his own case by doing that.
Yep,
His
that's why he
dumb
started
ass.
dressing like. And then, like you said, the Napoleon complex is what make him guilty. They like, motherfucker, even if you is innocent, we sending you to jail.
Yeah, you look like you did it. You look
Right.
like you pop off and get mad at a bitch and start popping, shooting guns and shit, acting all crazy. Like, how the fuck you beat up a dude that because he don't want to speak to you? They looking at it like, well, he had the shooter. If he beat up a dude who famous like him because he didn't want to speak to him, imagine what he'll do to a female, who talking shit or talking down on him, or she say, your dick little and your sex is whack.
Exactly. But this is why I want to ask you this though. See, if as a woman you got the power, you could mess with the judge or the prosecutor. So, do you think that it happens like that? Like she can get with them.
What?
It's like at the power of the woman, she can get with the prosecutor and sway the judge, or get with the judge. You
Now
could be
that
like,
and to be real, you got to think about it's the state of versus Tory Lanez, and Meg is the victim. She is supposed to be there to sway the jury as well as the prosecution, the people who working for the defense. Because if she sways the defense and the judge, guess what? That's when you get these plea deals coming in because they know that they're not going to win. So that's her job ultimately.
I'm glad he didn't take a plea though. I am
He
glad
should.
he
He
did.
probably should have took a plea. It depends on what he
if it
ended
was
up
for
with.
like 1 year and you can still be here type shit, but if it was for
I
anything like,
would have took that over 22 years.
This what I know. I know that when you take a plea, that's the whole thing. I don't know if it's the same in every state, but I know in Virginia, when you take a plea, you can't appeal. You can't appeal. It's because you're admitting guilt. It's like against the rule. The only way you can appeal is if you appeal that the plea was forcibly I don't know how to
given.
Yeah, like they coerce you to do it or whatever. That's the only you can't appeal the actual case though. So,
but what if he would have took a plea and his plea would have been 5 years for all 3 charges? Wouldn't you have took it over a max of 22?
I mean, if I knew that ultimately, that's what I say. If I ultimately to myself, if I'm no matter if I'm lying to y'all, if to me I know that man, I did that shit, you know what I'm saying? I'll be like,
I'm a plea out. That's just me. Like when I'm gonna be real, I used to be a super booster. When I got caught and they caught me with all that shit.
Yeah, if you're in a lose-lose, but look,
that's
the twist though. That's the twist on his shit because, like, let's say he did take an appeal, right? Say they said we're gonna give you 1 year with everything else suspended, whatever, and you got to say that you did recklessly. You got to at least say that you reckless because they usually knock 2 charges down or knock whatever other charge down or take it away and make you plead to 1. You did shooting in recklessly or whatever the fuck the charge might be, neglectful or whatever, and it's like. Nigga, he finds out that they never had fingerprints on the gun. Like, say if you did do it, right? And then you find out, dang, I know, because I'm here to tell y'all that does happen.
Yeah.
I'm here to tell you
they don't have any solid evidence.
They science ain't all this crap. I'm telling y'all, they science for a fact. They science ain't all this cracked up there. I remember one time, nigga, way back in the day, they caught me with some bud, nigga. They caught me with a nice little amount, right? Nigga, I was going through this motherfucking case. They end up, I was smoking it. I was getting rid of it. It was gas. This back in this like Dro shit, some way back in the day shit. Dro and Purple was that was
damn.
you know
Dro and Purple ain't been around in
right, baby Dro and all this dumb shit. So I had some of that type shit, some of that lime green shit. Nigga, we was whatever happened, whatever. So nigga, I go to court for this shit. Man, one of the last like preliminaries or hearings or whatever, I didn't go to trial. When they was trying to see if it goes up to trial, man, they tested the shit and said the shit won't weed. I don't know. And look, I got it from a family member. I know.
Damn, what was you selling? K2?
Nigga, this is right. But say it couldn't have been because then I had actually tried K2 one time, and no, that's not how it made me feel. I was smoking. We was smoking. Niggas was copping. It was good. Like, and I got it from somebody that wouldn't fuck me over. So I was like, nigga, I walked out of the court like Tupac that day. I ripped my shirt off and had a little walk.
Yeah, nigga used to be able to get off on a drug program like that. Just say you're a user. You get off on the drug, going to the drug program, going to rehab and shit.
So I say that to say that when they be saying testing for DNA evidence, and sometimes for whatever reason sometimes they don't get the finger. I don't know. I can't explain it. I ain't no police, but
and I don't even understand how they ain't have no fingerprints on the gun, but the gun residue was found on the people's hands. Like somebody's fingerprint should have been on that motherfucker.
That's the whole thing. I'm saying, like, if I'm saying
that's the
if
whole
shot
thing.
it,
that's the technicality though that his defense
he
can
shoot
get
the gun
him
with
off
no
on. I don't get what kind of work his defense team really doing and what motions they filing, because it was so many technicalities that could have been called out. But you know what court, and y'all brothers seem like y'all both have been through that system. Everything is about paperwork and timing.
You gotta be on point, even for them. You better be on everything nigga. Hold on, what's the date? What's the date on that one?
You can't be trying to file motions the day of court. Talking about you want a motion to suppress evidence. Nah, you got to get that shit put in 72 hours when the prosecution enter the defense, certain evidence.
But I was waiting for somebody to say that too. Mimi said they wiped it down. All right, let's say he did wipe it down. Whatever, okay, nigga, they got to prove that he wiped it. It ain't no fingerprints on that bitch. Ain't nobody never say now if he got caught with some Nike gloves or something, said it was cold.
Hey, who wiped it down? The police. The police wiped it down. That's why our fingerprints ain't on there.
Let me find out Boosie was out there wiping shit down. Right. The fuck?
Hey, listen,
how the fuck you don't get no fingerprints and it's gunpowder residue on two different people? That's permissible. That's permissible. I'm gonna
tell you
right there. You could get it thrown out.
Look, one time that same thing happened to me. I was like, what? I was worried. That's the one thing I was worrying about. I said, fuck, because I knew I ain't. I said, well, unless bruh did it. I said, well, I don't know if he did it because it was such crazy shit going on at the time. He wouldn't be thinking like that. Like, I don't know. Would he? Like, and they came back and said, no, it ain't. I said, oh my Lord, it ain't. It's not. But they still got me though. They still got me.
Yeah, but their case wasn't as strong though.
Yeah, I had some shit on me too. Like I didn't have that, but I had some shit that how did I get the shit from these people? You see what I'm saying? So
right, like, it still tied you in.
Yeah, I couldn't really explain that. And my defense was, nigga, I ain't do shit. I found this shit, nigga. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about, nigga. I found this shit on the ground, nigga. Like real talk. But they were like, nope, guilty. Bang.
But you gotta see, it's an easy case. All you really got to do is prove to one of the jurors, just one. You don't have to prove the whole all of just
right.
one.
And that's the thing about
one of them women.
Trial. See, I didn't do jury trial. That's the difference. That's the advantage he really had.
Yeah, and just prove to one of them that look, she said she didn't know because I didn't do it. Why would she now change her testimony? So you got to make them feel that.
Yeah, but one thing the jurors got that they can use to their own goddamn advantage is persuading the other jurors when they get in that room.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's the shit ain't nobody gonna talk about. I done been on a jury selection one time, but I figured out how to get disqualified. I just talk about how my brother, did time.
Crazy.
And I
hate
the
they
police.
can make people do that. Like that's unfair. Like I feel like you should want to do that. They can't just.
Yeah, you got really some crazy, Uncle Tom ass motherfuckers that want to sit on the jury. Like for real, they ain't never make it through law school.
How I want to be involved in some shit like this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, like I wouldn't even. I'm thankful I don't stay in Georgia because I would not want to be selected for the YSL. Like that. No.
Listen, okay, look, I'm glad you segued to that.
Damn, that's
so
deep.
like I said, right? So I don't know if y'all know, but see, this is how I seen it. This before all this shit unraveled because You know, I'm black, nigga. I'm a hip hop baby. My mama listen to hip hop. You know, I'm a hip hop baby. We like this our culture. This our music. I like R&B. I like some other shit, some throwback shit. This, that, and the third, eclectic, whatever. But when it comes to the rap shit, the hip hop, this culture shit, is what we is, what we do. I had seen a current civil. I don't know if you know who she is. She's she fucked with Nipsey real hard. She's like a publicist or something. Brown skinned chick. You probably seen her face before, but I think Cameron used to fuck with her. He ended up dissing her one time, or Karen Civil, you fucking, you know, Cameron was on his bullshit back in the day. But she used to do this thing called My Block. Like she walk her, I don't know if it's the nigga she's representing, because they got one for Davies. They got one, it's hella of them. They got like fucking 10, 12 episodes of them shits. And she did a Wild Fan Lucci jump. I guess she's working with him, or I don't know really the relationship, but he was walking through. This when I first heard the story. And then now it came out in the trial. This is what the fucking story was about. He was like, yeah, this house right here. He was like, yeah, this is my mama house. This is our house back in the day and shit, man. He was like, yeah, man, crazy story. Like, this bitch got shot up one time, man. Nigga done shot my mama, man. Nigga done, like, grade my sister or something, or like he was talking that shit, like really telling what happened. He was like, yeah, but he didn't tell who did, of course. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yeah, but I'd have been through a lot right here. Come to find out, that's what they saying. Motherfucking Thug and them been terrorizing.
Hell no.
And then if you listen to
who was that? Who was he talking about?
That's Wild Fan Lucci used to fuck with young Lil Wayne daughter. Wild Fan.
Oh yeah.
What's that song? Him in Trouble. Rest in peace, Trouble. Him. I got money way before the deal.
Right.
Well, nah, that was that shit in like 2000. I got the key.
I mean, I felt like he was fucking with Regine for protection.
I think so.
I mean, I really think so.
Oh, because he beefed with Thug and Wayne.
Yeah.
He was fucking up, man. YFN Lucci messed that up, remember? But because look, once the pressure was on, he was supposed to speak peace. He started speaking that dumb shit, acting like he was smashing. He was putting a lot of implications. That's why Thug went at him so wrong with it.
They were shooting that. They were shooting though.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. He could have ended it from the jump. He could have just came at him with the peace. He came at him with that
slick. They was shooting though. They was killing and shooting.
I mean,
why would he want to have peace?
No, that's what caused the shooting. That's what you not understand. Remember when they start throwing jabs, it was all good.
But I think about it like this: if Wayne was still connected to Birdman and they ain't had that fallout with that lawsuit and shit, Birdman could have killed. Birdman could have killed all that shit with one word, and we know that.
But you see, they was at war. They had him shooting that Lil Wayne. So that's
when a nigga mama and when a nigga manager gets killed and mama gets shot, it's like
all bets is off.
But that was on Lucci. But I'm saying
it's free reign. When you start blasting at Mom Dukes and Mom Dukes ain't even a part of it.
She got
that's
hit,
that Chicago shit.
But I'm saying that's where he made his mistake. He getting so much money and all up in Regine pussy. He ain't thinking, nigga, you talking fly to Young Thug. He don't play. You talk to him. So once you start saying that shit on interviews and DJ Vlad,
no. I've heard reputable shit about Lucci. I never heard Lucci was a hoe. I never heard that.
He not being a hoe.
I heard I'm saying. It's like this. It's like, all right, it's like, look, not to cut you off. It's like this. It's like who's the top nigga? It's like LeBron versus motherfucking Steph. Whoever your first pick is, that's what kind of competition. The only thing with YSL, and this is my opinion, I don't know. I'm just saying from what I see from just looking at watching them and knowing, being a fan of the culture and seeing them niggas is deep.
Exactly. That's
Lucci
why you got to
be that deep. It don't seem like they that deep. I don't.
So why would you poke a bear like that? That's what I'm telling you. He had it under control. You start poking a bear and it got out of your control.
That's like on the Lucci and YSL shit. That's like Thugger going at Gucci. We know how that would have ended if he went at the fat Gucci, not the new improved Gucci, but the fat Gucci.
Not the reform.
They got too many niggas. You can't. It's too many on that side. The only people gonna stop them is the law or bullets. You're not gonna be. They not somebody you want to go to war with. You got to come at them with peace. Like, hold on, how can we settle this? They ain't no rah shoot it up because they got more guns, more money. Who running the rap game?
I'm gonna agree with you on that because everybody doesn't realize, and like I used to tell a lot of niggas too, like. Once I got enlightened and shit, but not that I went through anything that was like that, but once you like start reading shit like the 48 Laws of Power and just locking into certain shit, and you already know shit. Half of the shit you read in these books, you already know. You just saying now you reading it, so you putting some words to it. You know what I'm saying? But nigga, money, yeah, you're right. Money win wars, nigga. You can't go to war, but Lucci and them got money. I'm just saying, I would be cool with how you saying it if Lucci would come with peace before people get killed. Or shot, But after that go, I'm not really too much giving a fuck if I got 9 niggas on my side versus 100 niggas. Fuck them niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Them niggas shot my fucking moms. They killed my nigga. And you know the reason they say, well, I ain't gonna say the reason they say, but they was trying to like put some dirt on Lucci people name on some snitch shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
The nigga
they
Big
really
Nut.
did.
I don't know. I
Really
didn't
did.
go. I don't want to dig deep into that, and I didn't dig, but I did hear that a few times. Like, I'm not saying that's the reason. I'm saying, but if you know the real deal story, Thug and them was cool at first. That's the whole.
And that's right. Yeah.
That's the whole. That's why Rich Homie started fucking with them because that was his manager too.
And that's why I'm giving you the whole shit could have been tamed because only reason they got out of control because you remember you said you smashed Young Thug Girl and you was implying that shit on the DJ Vlad interview. YFN Lucci was acting like he was smashing Thug Girl. That's where it got out of control. That's what I'm saying. You got to go to the source of shit. You
So you
can't
mean to
say
tell
that
me?
shit.
So you mean to tell me a real street nigga finna be shooting at another nigga
No,
and his people by the hoe? Nah, man,
hold on.
that's a
Remember,
violation of
Tory
street
Lanez.
code.
No, I'm about to give it to you, Roto. Listen how he did it. Remember, he said, "Boom." He act like he was having sex with Thug Girl. The next now Thug took all the gloves off. He said, "Motherfucker, only reason I'm letting you live because I like your mama, nigga. I would have been killed your ass." He said it right then. So don't play with no man like that. That you playing with a nigga. Don't act like you don't know that nigga like that. Don't say shit about his woman, even if you did fuck her. You slit. This ain't no fucking teenage shit. Now you opening up the war game, the blood.
I really think with Wayne on that slip up shit, like the shit where Wayne get kind of threw in it, Wayne should have stayed connected to Birdman because that was his protection. That was his protection.
Getting robbed though, man.
He was getting robbed, but listen, would you rather get robbed or would you rather keep? You know what I'm saying? Would you rather get robbed and keep your life?
I mean, if I don't know if Wayne feels like he's a pussy or he don't have protection, but let's just say he did feel like he was pussy and he had protection, then I guess yeah. But if I feel like, hold on, nigga, I really don't even need you, nigga. Like, nigga, you robbed me, then I'm like,
need him.
I wouldn't. No, I'm just saying, like, I don't need you in the sense of I'm Lil Wayne. You're Birdman.
Yeah,
you're.
I done outsold you, my nigga.
What academics say that when he went viral with nigga, I'm the prize, nigga. Like you Birdman, nigga. But in the sense of if I knew I was gonna have to go to war, I don't think he was at war with Young Thug at that point.
Nah, he wasn't at war.
He
wasn't at war, and that's why I said Birdman could have stopped that shit with one motherfucking stand up and respect my name. That shit would have been dead.
No, I think it did. I think it did die because I've seen them back together, Birdman and Wayne and them. And you know what struck me? It kind of fucked me up. But I mean, I guess more power to them. Shit, I ain't trying to see no black brother die. Fuck it. I don't know none of y'all niggas. Y'all niggas, hey, all y'all live get money. But
Wayne knew it.
No,
Wayne
no. Everybody know the tour bus incident. Everybody knows that. I knew that years ago. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if niggas get, but you know what it is? Like I said earlier, when it comes to with the FBG Duck shit and all that, if there's no blood being drawn. Yeah, y'all busted us. Y'all did, but nobody got hit, and y'all
family.
It's still a small, and you connect.
But we talking about men with egos, man. We know how men get with their egos. A nigga want to show another nigga that he ain't pussy.
Yeah,
that's what it really all boils down to.
You don't think I do it? I do this.
And she 100% right. What she's saying about Baby is without that riff with the shooting incident, he would have stopped it. None of this shit would have been going on because what she's saying is right. If you had never had the riff between Wayne and Baby, Baby would have stopped this between Thug and
because everybody knew how hard Baby fucked with Wayne on the outside, like regardless of they family business issues.
You got to think from Wayne's side. He was fucking with his ops, bro.
Like, yeah, you fucking with my ops, but you keeping. But see, Wayne ain't see it like that, nigga. You fucking with my ops, but you keeping me safe too, though, bro. So I can't even. But again, I look at it like this: the street don't have no code when it comes to loyalty. Ain't really no loyalty. Ain't no code in loyalty. So ain't no telling that Birdman was plotting to line the boy up or not. Like we don't know because he knew. Like I don't think he would have ever lined Wayne up because Wayne is the prize.
No,
Wayne made the most money.
And you see, Wayne came to his senses and pieced it out. Like, look, we gonna we gonna set because, like you said, this gonna wind up. Baby got the streets. Baby could get you touched. So that's your daddy. Go back with your daddy. Get this money. He just set you up. That was just a warning. He's all the way at the bit.
Because I never think Thug and them would have went at Wayne the way that they went at Wayne and shit. And you know, we know what happened with the tour bus situation or whatever. But I don't think that shit would have played out like that if he was still under Birdman wing. I don't even think it really was Birdman. What's the other nigga?
Yep.
that's
Yeah,
under their
the
camp.
wild nigga. Yeah, the little
The
wild
wild
nigga.
nigga that just got out of prison. The one who was who they say Boosie terrified of.
Yeah.
That
That nigga,
nigga.
I'm gonna be honest though, when I first heard that shit and I learned the details, because I think I first heard about it when I was in prison. I used to watch TMZ used to have this show where they do topics, and it was one of them. They was like, yeah, Lil Wayne got. When I heard this story, I was like, I really felt like I'm just gonna be honest, bro. And I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, it was sanctioned. I think Baby sanctioned that shit, bro. Because
Yeah.
Doug was so on Birdman dick. Like, why would he gotta get the okay to like
To do some shit like that. Like
yeah.
this like that's just like I think about like, man, think about when Juvie and Wacko made the motherfucking song a hoe. Man, Birdman ain't fuck with Juvie. People fail to realize that, man, he couldn't fuck with Juvie because he know that Juvie got his own call to order. Juvie got his own soldiers.
He a boss, yeah. Juvie boss.
Mhm.
He a boss. He been a
Yep.
boss. Everybody knew Juvie since the first minute.
Man,
he
how
came
many
on.
other niggas you done heard call Birdman a hoe and live?
Man,
Yeah, you got to
Birdman
keep the
got-
peace with them when it come to Baby and them, y'all.
I just
Not
was I see,
just Juvie. BG had his own
oh
little
yeah.
slug
Oh
slanger.
nigga,
They
Mhm.
couldn't
you
touch
better tell
BG,
him.
man.
You better tell him.
Yep.
BG went off on them niggas. He started naming
Man,
albums.
Living Legend, man. Y'all better listen to Living Legend and Life After Cash Money, man. That
Life
nigga was
After
throwing
Cash
straight
Money.
slugs.
He was going at them. Like he was like, it's war, nigga. I
He
was
was
like, oh
like,
yeah.
fuck all them niggas.
Yeah, he was for sure on that. He was like, I was like, oh, I ain't know how I was gonna end for BG with Baby.
See,
and
back
shit.
then, I ain't know Baby was that nigga like that. I ain't know.
I knew, but I didn't have I don't think we had facts yet.
Facts.
We didn't,
Yeah.
unless you was probably from down there, you was in there, you know what I'm saying. But it sound good, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It sound
yeah.
good, you know what I'm
He
saying. But you
came
look
in the
like
door.
you.
He
No, but
came in the door with it,
he
didn't he?
always had that
I
aura.
say the only out of all of them, the only one I ain't never really hear spray Baby like that was Turk. And I felt like that was because Turk ain't had that. He ain't had that. You know what I'm saying? He ain't had no soldiers behind him. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah.
Turk ain't no. I don't think Turk was a boss like
I
that.
remember he was locked up at the
Yeah.
time.
Hell yeah, he couldn't say
He was a
shit.
young
Baby,
nigga.
get him off.
He was just trying to stay
Mhm.
on something. You know what I'm saying? He
This
trying to
nigga
stay
was
a
in
part of something.
Angola. What you finna do in Angola and this man run Angola?
Yeah, he trying to get out of there. He trying. Remember, he was in there for some serious stuff. I don't
Yeah,
even
that
want
nigga was
to
looking at a whole life.
You
That
shot
nigga
him
was
down,
looking
didn't
at some Mac time. Y'all know Mac just
Mac
not
just
too
came
long
home, didn't
ago. Yeah, just not too long ago came home. Shout out to
And
him.
Mac was innocent. Remember, he was an innocent man incarcerated. Mac ain't never
That'll be a
pulled that
good
shit.
interview. I'm about to get back into the
Nah.
interview. I want to start
Yeah.
interviewing niggas like that, man. Like,
Remember
Yeah.
they had Mac
Listen,
in there for
Listen,
20 years.
I'm not gonna lie, IQ. If you get Mac up here, I'm gonna be fanned the fuck out. I'm not gonna hit the
man,
link, but I'm gonna be fanned out in
I'm
the
gonna
chat
tell
because
you.
I
I'm
love
gonna tell
him.
you. I don't know. Of course, I'm a No Limit baby as well and shit. I used to pretend. Me and my cousin used to sit on a tape record. This one we used to act like we had a radio show and we was acting like different mystical and so I'm really, you know what I'm saying. But I never really got full into the whole Mac wave. I was fucking with Silk.
Yeah.
I was fucking with Mystical for show. Even though see what happens, how he turned out. P, he was cool. C Murder, I was fucking with him until
See, my favorites was always like Mia
X.
Mia X,
Listen,
yeah, she
Mia
the best
X.
of it.
Hold on, Mia
Great.
X, Mercedes. Motherfucking y'all can tell I'm a No Limit baby, man. I was a Cash Money girl too now because they took over the wave. But
That
before Cash Money was No Limit. No Limit made it possible for Cash Money to come through the way they came through.
They walked so Cash Money could run.
Right, and people fail to realize that. That's why I give P the utmost respect, man. I respect that man because that man really.
Hold on. You know what I'm about to ask your ass. I was trying to get around to make a video about this shit. What's up with P and Romeo, man?
Listen, man, okay. Bro, I think that, okay, and this is some real ass shit. This is why I respect Master P because Master P went from taking dope, cooking up dope, selling that shit, making music about it, crack music like this, making them make crack music like this, Ghetto D. That man went from selling dope to actually putting dope in the music to flipping that shit into real estate and some more shit. His son, basically, Romeo had the fucking world handed to him. Why you feel so entitled, bro? Why you feel like this man need to pay your mortgage, bro? Like you can't fucking go out there and get it yourself.
What did Romeo exactly say? Like, was he?
He said he ain't gave him no money, nothing.
He basically saying he ain't give him nothing, but mind you, remember when Master P and his wife split ways, Romeo took the side of his father.
Yep.
And stopped fucking with his mama.
The only thing I seen was like a tweet or Instagram post from Romeo because I really wanted to make a video because it was just so shocking to me. He said today, I'm paraphrasing, I don't know how he said it, but he was like, I just received my first Rap Snacks check. And I remember the old Rap Snacks, nigga, when it was dusty in the store. Ain't nobody eat them shits, nigga. Like that. What you talking about? At the bottom of under the 25-cent chips or the 35, whatever the fuck they were, like the little bag, the Hers and the Lays, all the cheap, in the hood stores, nigga. Like, yeah, I'm like,
bro, how you beef with your daddy, bro?
But that's what I said. I said, but why would you go
that's
in
the
public
internet
and say
turning
that?
them out?
Why you don't just go to him and be like, hey, Pops, I gotta keep it a rack with you, bro. I'm fucked up.
Okay, hold on. Hip Hop DX, which is one of these
yeah, no, that's
websites.
official. They're official. Yeah,
Okay. But they said Romeo reposted a screenshot promoting the conversation and left some choice words for his rap mogul father. I have nothing to fear or lie about, Romeo wrote. I want everybody to support my dad in his interviews, and then I'll follow back up and sit down with him, the same people with a lie detector test, and please stop with the sob stories. This ain't about money. You know, no matter how much money you take, I've never asked you to pay for any of my bills as I'm an adult. I'm good. This is about how if anything ever happened to me or you, then this family has nothing. That's not generational wealth. And I'm tired of the deception. This interview showed me your true colors. Love you, but I can't protect that. Take a page from Mike Tyson. Your real truth will inspire even the next generation.
Come on, man. That's not that can't be Romeo talking like that to Percy, man.
Percy just did one yesterday. He did an hour-long interview with this dude, with Nino Brown.
Oh yeah. I know you're talking about.
That
Nino
shit.
Brown.
Hey, he poured his heart out. He kept it too real.
Sum it up. What do you say?
Yeah, he just pretty much saying, look, you know, I made you what you is. He said, so how many records do you think he sold? And then he told us this the game he gave us. He said, how much you think the highest paid actress on Nickelodeon get paid? You think Ariana Grande she a billionaire, right?
Right.
But he telling us how much they make, $9,000 an episode. That's what she made. So he said, let's give Romeo 10. You know, he ain't the number one, but he said, we'll give him 10. He made 53 episodes. How much is that? He said, that's $500,000. Motherfucker, you think I'm paying my taxes with $500,000? He had to boss up on son.
Hold on, he's saying that's not nothing. He's saying that's not enough money.
Yeah, he's saying if you make no, you acting like you was balling. You wasn't doing shit. I'm master. All you is Master P son.
I was plugging you in.
Yeah, nigga. He said, how many records you think my son sold?
He didn't sell a lot. Yeah, we know.
Okay, let me just get this off real quick because Master P did an interview with Nino Brown and it was uploaded to YouTube on Thursday. So this kind of where the shit started at. But Brown told P. Now Brown said this. Master P didn't say this, but Brown said this, and then I'm gonna follow up with what P said. Brown told P, you can't give people things that they don't deserve or haven't earned because that'll create a sense of entitlement, which he believed applied to Romeo. Master P agreed and replied, what you gonna do when I'm gone? Because this could have killed me. Think about it. But social media people don't even look at how this started about the DJ and me posting the RIP. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that's about, but I'll read up on that. But think about it. So because my daughter died, I can't even say RIP to nobody. Damn, that's kind of deep. That's deep. I forgot.
His daughter died from drug overdose or something.
He was pouring his heart out, the dude, man. You could tell it was getting to him. He's stressed out because how much he loved Romeo.
Master P a good guy, but I don't fault Master P because Master P won't the one that I'm kind of disappointed in Romeo. Like my nigga, I know you ain't. We are listen. You're not. Okay.
They gonna blow Charleston White up because Master P quoted Charleston White, said he liked what Charleston White said. He threw it up. Yeah, everybody. Y'all probably got kids, so y'all know people don't really see the behind the scenes. People don't really see that so many people hide that. You know what I'm saying? We really do go to bat and do so much for our kids. And imagine if you got billions of dollars. You got a fucking house that had goddamn 24 karat gold.
I remember that gold. He had gold everything.
And that was one of his first houses. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
what
That ain't even the most recent joint that he
He
done
probably
moved
don't even
off
got that no
with.
more. He probably done flipped that bitch.
Yeah,
by
he
now.
done flipped that hoe. Like Master P got old money. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he
And
said when he got in trouble with the taxes, he had to sell that house with the gold. He was like, the one with the gold, I had to, because he had to. He telling you, yeah, I'm going through shit. I ain't perfect. I'm a man just like you,
This
but you
what
got
Romeo
kids.
should have did, bro. He should have went
But
to
this
him
the
and said,
thing, it's
"I
the
need
sense
some
of
money.
yeah,
I
it's the
need some
sense,
money."
but it's the sense of
Mhm.
entitlement with Romeo. It's one thing to go to your pops
I ain't
as a
never seen him act
man.
like that. That's what fucked me up, though. Not to cut you
Me
off.
either, but we ain't never seen him act like that in public. Ain't no
Well,
telling
we
how
don't
many
know him.
times he
Yeah,
didn't act
we
like
don't
that
know him.
behind closed doors. Cause
You
these
right. We
boys,
don't
and I
know
know
him.
I got a 16-year-old son that be sending me cash out requests on a regular, like
Mm-hmm.
he ain't got no
I'm
job
already
and
know him.
shit. It's a sense of entitlement,
Yeah, it's just his
especially like.
daughter. His sister died. That's all. It's the
Like, bro,
stress
I'm
from
gonna
the
be real. If
suicide.
Master P was my daddy, I'm sending this nigga Zelle requests every day, bro. Like, for real. Like,
I
I need
guarantee you,
a
if he
500.
didn't. Right. But I think if she didn't kill herself, I don't think they'd be going through this. That stress the death allowed people to creep into Romeo life and turn him against his pops.
well, Romeo, write a tell-all book. Fuck it. You might as well write a book
I
off of
think
it.
I think Romeo, what he should do is he has enough likeness and he has enough he don't even need Master
What
P.
happened
Like
to the nigga going to college and playing
he was doing no, he
basketball?
was doing it. Remember, he was doing the jerk songs and
That's his other
he was
sons now.
no, they yeah, all of them is really good. I think niggas just need to do their own thing.
Thing.
You
Yeah,
know what
they
I'm
trying to
saying?
live under his image and his likeness, and you
Still
can't
get
live
some
up
money
to.
from him. I still tell him I need a 20 real quick. Like I'm about to do this podcast shit. I'm about to open up this da da da
I mean,
da.
and you got to think $20,000 to Master P is like
Ain't
$20.
nothing. That's a dub. Yeah, that ain't shit.
Yeah,
That
because
ain't
you
shit.
got his name. You got his
But
name.
this is
He
the
ain't.
thing. Also, you
Mhm.
got to pay attention to what P said. P said what, like, P made a comment and a statement about how many albums this man is sold. P waiting for this man to do something great so he can brag about
Mhm.
it and say, yeah, that's my fucking son. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's my seed. This nigga carrying my name because he really carrying his name. And we just called this nigga Romeo. We just called this nigga that, but he really carrying P legacy.
We only
Yeah.
know him because of his father. Let's be honest.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Respectfully,
That's
respectfully.
true. Respectfully,
Dude
we
told
wouldn't
him
know.
that to his face. He
But
said, yep.
that's because he hasn't done anything to separate himself from his father's legacy, though.
Yeah, but see, his dad kind of I don't know who was behind his little campaign when he first came out, but he kind of had it bad because it was like he had to go against Lil Bow Wow. And picture this, that's like a nigga, the Migos being out, and then Master P try to assemble a 3-man group to go. Like you should have like they pitted him against. I remember I thought they was
Nah,
having
we're
beef
gonna say it like this. It will be like the Hot Boys versus 504 Boys.
or something.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Or
like
true. No,
Yep.
no, no,
Yep.
no, no,
Exactly
no.
like
I ain't
that.
gonna even say no. I ain't even gonna say 504 Boys. I'm gonna take y'all back. I'm gonna say it would have been the Hot Boys versus True.
okay.
TRU.
You are you.
Okay.
Oh,
And
now
it's
that's
like,
a
come
good
on, how we
matchup
gonna
there.
compete? How can I compete? I'm Lil Romeo. Like he should have like did Lil Romeo actually want to rap? Like the only thing aside from that, the only thing I say is, man, I don't respect the way a nigga exposed that shit on the internet. You could have hit him, bro. It won't like he wasn't
Bro, this
paying you,
like
but it won't like he like did nothing to you or he
this like
didn't
the
do
social
nothing.
media like what is it, the social media area where family business is not just being put out there on the table for the world to see, and that shit's so foul to me.
He ain't
Lady
got no
Lioness.
respect for it. Because look, you the savage coming to destroy your father. You supposed to leave that up to the media. Why? So you his seed gonna destroy him?
I'm
Like he
starting
said.
to like question and ask, like, do Romeo not know who his daddy really was in New Orleans? Like, this nigga used to have shit whacked off. Like, bro, you tripping
Yep.
to come at this man like this. This
That's what
man
he
is a
gonna threaten him
boss.
with that. He gonna start snitching in a minute.
Look what Lady Lioness. She said Romeo been loyal to a fault and went against his mama. I remember the little
Yep.
reality shit. I
Yep.
think something more going on. They need to handle it out the public eye. Then look, Brandon said, "What happens in his house stays in his house." That's kind of what I'm saying. Long as ain't nobody doing no weird shit, nigga. Hey, come talk to me, nigga. What you need a dub? What you need? 30? I got you. Don't even trip. Just do your shit.
And he can't blame his dad for his sister choosing to take drugs and she fucked around and overdose. Like, that's
crazy.
a part, like, let's be honest, man. When you popping these Percocets and shit, that's a risk that you taking, bro. You liable to go to sleep and not wake up when you mixing them substances like that. So you can't blame this man for her going down a dark path and her not being able to escape that shit. And it sounds like that's really what's on his mind for real. Like he angry. And it also sounds like he still ain't found himself. You know what I'm saying? This man damn near, you a boy, you grown, like you in your 30s, so you getting your Saturn return. You starting to realize all of this money that you done had passing through your hands and fingers, you ain't got shit to show for it, bro.
Yep, that's what it is right there. And he done showed you how to hustle. He the biggest hustler of all time. Your pops
Man, this
number
the
one
biggest
hustler.
hustler in the rap game that we fucking know, man. This man was the first nigga before Jeezy. Before Jeezy to
I'm
talk
so
about,
old, nigga. I got the hookup at the movies, nigga.
bruh, I love
Yeah.
that shit.
Before I was
Boy,
even
that's
getting
my
high, I
shit.
think I wasn't even on some shit. I was just a kid or something.
What about the Hot Boys movie?
Come on, man. You talking
The hot,
about the Master P one that be showing
yeah,
BT?
before they drop baller blocking, because we know Cash Money was competing with No
Yeah.
Limit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But
like
before baller blocking, like on some real shit, them was the real niggas of New Orleans. Like they was ruling all the wars. Everybody was fucking with Master P and them at one point, man. Just
Yep.
because this was a nigga out the hood who made it.
yeah, he
Yep.
definitely came up out of nothing. Cali
And
old
I was in
projects.
Cali, they was bumping them. They was bumping them out there in Cali.
That way he blew
Man,
up.
we
Out
and we,
Richmond,
you know,
California.
over here in Florida, we love Texas and New Orleans. We love they fucking music.
Mhm.
Mississippi, Detroit, we listen to that shit because man, that shit hit different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It hit different. It ain't like that New York shit. That that
I
wild
be
ass
getting
shit.
no,
They
I'm
don't
gonna tell you
rhyme and
this. I'm
shit.
glad you said that. No. See, and I was looking at I had seen I don't know who it was. It was some new artist that was sponsored on my Instagram or something. They had a sponsor ad, but they had it was like a drill nigga. You could tell he's from New York or whatever. But I was just like, they sampled that. It's been like a viral shit going around. It's like, how the song go? Niggas be dancing to the song, or they be doing fucking reels to it. Is
TikToks and shit.
what's the fucking song? Y'all heard this song? I would have known. I wish I would have known that you liked me or something. Or fuck, I can't think of. I wish
Master
I
P.
would have. Nah, it's called I
Hold
really
on,
want to play that shit.
I'm finna find it for you. I ain't gonna
It's
play it
called
though.
it's called drill. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you right now. Yo, they sampled this shit already. They didn't already sample this shit. This shit ain't even went mega viral yet. I started seeing this shit like a week ago, and I was just kind of like, it was hard, but I was kind of depressed. I was like, not depressed, but I was kind of disappointed. Like, damn, y'all did the same shit some other niggas would have did, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, that's the only thing. And I like the
Is
Bronx,
it the I wish you would have loved me?
something like that drill remix or some shit.
Yeah. Hold
Yeah.
on.
Hold on. Let
I
me see.
found the instrumental. Let me see, because this should be copyright free. Hold on. I'm gonna go on mute.
I
Hold
wish
on.
I knew.
Mm-hmm.
This it right here. Hold on. Y'all didn't heard this before. Hold on.
Amazon app. That shopping made fast and easy.
I would play it on Heaven Play. You ever heard this? If you ain't heard this, you about to be hearing this every fucking where. But they got a
I ain't
drill.
heard them.
Oh, you about to hear it.
It's called Bad Habit Drill Remix.
Yeah. So I guess it's a regular song. But these niggas then sampled it already. But when I heard it, I was like, okay. But then when they dropped the song, I was like, they just came with that regular drill. I was like, y'all had it. Won't bad. I was just like, but that I say that to say that. That's why I fuck with the Detroit shit. And of course, I grew up on Memphis and Louisiana music for sure.
Man,
Besides
in the
where
last
I'm
3
from
weeks,
music.
it done been about 15, 20 different artists sample this beat and drop a
Oh, I ain't know that. I
Yeah.
just be seeing niggas dance to that motherfucker. But I was like, niggas
Damn.
the drill. See the drill shit though. The only thing I got with the drill shit is I just wish that niggas would tweak it. That's why I feel like niggas like Pop Smoke and Fabio.
Yeah, they said
Foreign.
over 200. It's currently over 265 tracks. It's called I Wish I Knew You Wanted Me.
And that's the age we living in. TikTok.
Yeah.
We living in TikTok age. We live in Reels age.
Who made that song?
Some fucking body. I don't even know what the person look like.
I don't even know who the original artist is, but 265 people so far.
Oh, that's
as
only
of
on
today.
that one she looking at. What if it's on
Yeah.
some other shit? And that's what I'm saying. And that's the thing. And that we can refer that back to the Tory and Meg shit. Look how viral shit can go.
It's the internet, man.
It's
the
in your
internet
pocket.
get the
You don't
final.
gotta get home to watch TV.
Yeah, the internet really get the final say. So, like, Tory didn't realize he chose 12 jurors of his peers, but really he was already being judged by the world.
You already judged,
Yep.
bro. That's why he made that album too. I just wish he kind of wouldn't have made.
No, don't make that album.
He
Not at
ain't
all.
have no good. He couldn't have had a good publicist, and I'm standing on that. Ain't no way in hell I'm finna. Even his label, I wouldn't have let this man drop that. I would have
Bro,
pushed
do
the
not
release
drop this
back.
fucking album, bro. Yeah, don't say nothing about shit. You don't want to skew your image in no type of fucking way, and then look what happened. Now
So
you
he
got to
won't
fight your
listen
way
to
out.
nobody.
The fact that he did that
went
that
independent.
live. He
He finally
did
got
the
his
live,
shit back.
and then he dropped that album. Well, he dropped the album, then he did the live and shit, and was talking about the shit. Guess what? He looked like the women. He looked like an egotistical maniac.
The one that I know the word that y'all use nowadays a lot. I be hearing all y'all
Toxic
say this.
masculinity.
Not even
Right.
that's one of them, but the
TM.
narcissist,
That narcissist
Narcissist.
off the chain. That narcissist in the Hall of Fame,
bro.
boy.
They is running around with that word narcissist. These women,
Man,
do
it done
not
got
have
so
that
bad that they calling food habits narcissistic. Man, I said this shit gotta end.
Hell
This shit
yeah.
gotta end at some point, man. We gotta start taking accountability as human fucking beings, man. And
I'm a
just say if you talk, man,
I mean, it's people that
I
is
want church. Yeah, I'm
generalized
gonna give
term.
me some of that church's chicken.
No,
Like
no,
you
listen,
said,
me personally, Kanye West, he's a narcissist to me.
Yep.
In their by
James Dash,
definition.
he's a narcissist. Just I like him though. I like him for different. But when you want to say not like so into themselves, so just self-consumed and just oh man, don't even.
Yeah, they try to make every conversation round back to them.
Bruh,
Yep.
like,
Yeah. Okay. I got. I got.
You could be over there talking about something. Yeah, because when I was, hold on, nigga, we over here.
Yeah, like we could really be sitting here talking about Megan Thee Stallion mastermind, and I'd be like, yeah, because you know a nigga shot me. That's a narcissistic type of trait. Like
shit, always going into it. So I
Yeah.
definitely understand that that's a real. I knew that before I even seen
had a word for it.
Yeah, I've been knew that. Like,
Yeah.
I thought they were just like self-centered or something. I don't know. Maybe that's the word I use or something like. You know what I mean? But it's like, damn. I'm gonna keep it a band, man.
Damn, that's
Tory Lanez got to do 1,000 push-ups a day, man, at the minimum, man.
Yep.
And
he
gonna have to stab a nigga. He gotta stab a nigga, man.
Soon as he I got some advice for Tory from people on the inside. I'm finna make y'all niggas laugh real quick, man. As soon as he get in there, Tory, grab make you a shank and fuck up the first nigga.
Whoever try you,
the nigga that try you, fuck that nigga up. I'm talking about try to catch a charge on that nigga.
See,
you
I hate
get
that.
Your respect, bro. I swear to God.
That's the only he's in the trenches, nigga. Ain't no other political shit you could do right there.
Now, but real talk. But let me tell you the truth behind that. What you do when you fire on the first nigga. That nigga you fire on the first, he ain't never the one that was gonna try you. He was coming with peace.
Now you in the gang war. Now you
right. You don't punch this dude in the eye.
They gonna look at you like they gonna look at you now. You gonna have to stay ready. So you gonna have to keep doing the push-ups and squats, my nigga, because it's never over. Like they gonna catch you on the yard. They gonna catch you getting in the canteen line, nigga. They gonna catch you some fucking where on that fuck
with in Cali? Who you be doing?
But you know how quick. But just for real, how quick your ass gonna die? You punch the wrong dude in the eye, you gonna die right then. It ain't gonna even because just think it's 1-on-1 in the jail. It ain't like guns. A nigga could break your neck so quick in the penitentiary.
Like, people don't realize in prison it's not black, white, and Mexicans don't fucking eat together, man. We don't fuck with each other inside.
Yeah,
it's segregated.
Muslims and Christians, like it's all groups. It's the others, it's the Muslims, the Christians, the Bloods, the Crips, the GDs, the this.
And you know what? The only time the GDs, the Christians, the Muslims all come together if it's a race war and we talking about color.
Some shit like that. And
you know the first one to join.
Otherwise, guess what? We all stay in our own corners doing our own thing. He'll be better off joining the Christians or becoming a Muslim. He gonna be protected.
You got to become a Muslim. You got to. If you get
if you want that
go to the
Muslim, man.
Yeah,
I mean, I can't say that.
I ain't gonna even say Muslim because the Christians got pulled in prisons too now.
Them peaceful, like they
peaceful though, man. That's the point, bro. That's how you survive. Like, come on, think of IQ. Y'all know.
I ain't never seen no Christians
there.
No. I've been there. I ain't seen no Christians really get violated before, but
nah. They keep the peace because they gotta survive.
I remember one time I had a celly, right? And he was a part of a certain organization. I'm thinking that he really with it, right?
Yeah.
When the cell closed, He ain't really with it.
That nigga praying and everything.
Listen, they asking me. They talking something. Hey man, he be doing his shit. I'm like, I don't know, bro. Like, fuck you, don't get me involved in none of this shit, nigga. Y'all gotta ask that nigga. I don't know.
They want to know if he praying 5 times a day.
Man, they trying to see what he on, bro. Her shit must have died.
Man.
They trying to see what he on, bro. I'm like, nigga, I don't know, bro. Y'all gotta talk to him, bro. I don't got shit to do with that.
Right, don't put me in it.
But I ain't got, and so don't include me, like, you know what I mean.
But
like,
this was a white. But look, I was like, soon as last time I was in the cell, I seen it was like had a white dude just on the ground looking for some dope. Wasn't no sink, no bathroom.
Yeah.
Man, you got to bang on that to use the bathroom. I'm like, no, this is torture.
What they say? I seen somebody say. I seen DJ Vlad talk about it to somebody. He said that Warren Sapp told him. I guess Warren Sapp, the football player, went to jail before, but he was like, go into a bathroom in your house and just stand there for 24 hours, and that's what it's like. Like your bathroom, just stay in that bitch. No window. You gonna lose your
but that ain't you taking all the people out. The people is what make it too. That's just the environment. You ain't getting the people, the child and all
one
that.
thing about it, you got to go get something to eat. You got to use the phone, like, you know what I'm saying. You can't just, unless you're going to just, I don't know if that's how you can do I don't know. I got to get out and move around. I need to network. I need to do, you know what I mean. But the thing about it is all just trash in the end, bro. And if Tory, like I said, I think I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be completely honest. I think Tory will be able to handle it. I think he got to get into his. If that's what it's gonna be, if he lose every appeal, because he's for sure gonna appeal. He'll be stupid not to appeal. Well, I'm just gonna
appeal.
Yeah, you going to appeal, bro. But as long as he just stay goddamn, I don't know if he got to pay people. I mean, he is a celebrity, so maybe he do.
Yeah, you're gonna have to just keep the block. All you do is pay the whole block. You
keep everybody.
Yeah, just get the commissary. You good. That ain't a lot compared to how much
Jay Jack said Tory wild if he go Muslim. He might though. He might come back home. He might come back home on this Nas shit. Goofy nigga.
Remember Pooh Shiesty went Muslim. He the wildest dude.
Did he?
Yeah, he Muslim in there.
I seen he had the beard and shit, but I didn't know that's what he was pushing.
Hell yeah, he trying to survive it. He got to come home, man. He don't want to go back when he get out.
Niggas ain't got no guns. Niggas want to change their life, but ain't nothing wrong with changing it. You know what I'm saying?
You got to change it because it ain't going to do nothing but get your ass killed or locked up for life.
For real, yeah, locked up for some shit.
And now you a platinum. You platinum and doing life like C Murder. He a platinum artist doing life.
Artist, yup. Tay K, the little young nigga Tay K. He did the race. Fuck a beat. We said, fuck it. I'm gonna beat the case. That nigga doing 55 years. That nigga went
he ain't get no time. He ain't even had no time out here.
He went in at 19. He's doing 55 years.
Soon as he learned how to walk, he went to prison.
He ain't even getting the greatest pussy he ever could get. He ain't even buy the best. He never even got his dream car. He never smoked certain weed. He never got seen certain nothing.
So he got to go hard white. He got to get pussy off his name, off the COs. He got to. That's the only way he gonna get laid in there. But he can do it. He got enough pull to get some draws in there. Because he had the internet on fire.
He got some clout. Yeah, he was the only person who ever did what he did.
He can knock off he might not get the finest CO, but he can get a few of them in his 20. Because look, he just like you said, 2021. So he knocking that pussy. And I'm pretty sure he
gonna get on. He can get a little, you know what I mean? He can get some. Something gonna be going on for him. But I would rather choose not that. I would choose a bunch of other shit than that. You know what I'm saying?
But Tory Lanez, he got to get a bitch to live in the cell with him. You know what I mean? You got to have that type of money. You feel me? That's how much.
Nigga said Tory gonna be the only nigga with a bitch in that motherfucker. Nigga, hey,
I bet you see Murder pulled it out. I bet you had a female spend the night in that motherfucker.
Don't leave his cell, bitch. Don't leave his motherfucking cell.
Hell yeah.
She'll do the bed with him. That's crazy. How she gonna have the baby? He's for sure gonna get her pregnant.
Come on now. That's the whole thing. That's the name of the movie right there. Because you gotta get them COs pregnant. That's your only ticket out. Like, help me, get me out so I can raise my child.
Say I'm coming home to you. You my home plan. I'm gonna be moving with you.
Right.
You in Sherman Oaks, California. I'm gonna move with you in Sherman Oaks.
Yeah, you can make it through it. That's the shit that get you through the shit, man. You gotta still be thinking like, man, I gotta knock something in this motherfucker. It's just like when you go from driving to riding the bus. Like, damn, how I'm gonna get bitches on the bus?
Can't do that. You gotta get the wind up. You gotta get that wind up. You can scoop him up. Get in. You know.
Oh, you forgot about that bus. What about when we started off? We was on them buses and it was hard.
Yeah.
And some shit happened. Your ass be back on the bus sometime.
Them bus babies. You might find them bus babies on that motherfucker.
You gotta holler at now. I got to holler at the drivers. Hey, you know what I mean? Hit them with the little southern charm. I hit the driver with the charm. But it ain't easy out here. You know what I mean?
I'm about to goddamn get something to eat and roll me some weed, man.
Man, hold it down, man. Hold it down. Like you said, Tory gonna beat it somehow, some way, man.
He gonna shake the appeal. He'll
yes,
shake
sir.
it. He'll shake
yes,
it.
sir.
And
Have
then
a good one, brother.
and then you know what? He'll shake it. And then this is what I hope. I hope he'll shake whatever appeal, the first or the third through the third. And then he'll change his life. And then he'll just be, you know, it could be something behind him. Just like Chris Brown made it. Just like I want to see everybody. If it's something like that, you know, it's nothing wrong with putting shit behind you. You know what I'm saying? Put shit behind you, man. I ain't saying forget about nothing, because you definitely you forget about it.
Still deal with what I did. We got to deal with the sin I committed.
Right, and even if you have to do his bid, whatever his bid may be, hopefully his bid ain't too heavy, but hopefully he do his thing. He come home. I got faith in him. He don't strike me as somebody who can't, you know. It only boils down to when a nigga get in there.
Yep. You ain't lying, man.
So we gotta wait and see how that go.
Hey, man, you have a good Christmas, man.
You too, bro.
Hey, it's on and popping, brother.
Yeah, man. Pull up anytime too, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Blessings, man.